Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome back to Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Alrighty, so Queen Bee's team is our new sponsor, and we have to do a charity tournament up against P2W. So that's fun, there's that. We're just gonna go into it. Alrighty, level 5. The new meta. It's nerf or nothing. Fight check with Punchy78.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post. Max has come and gone, and months of Pro Tour events are in the books. We're getting closer and closer to the main event, but all eyes are on tomorrow's charity show match at Pengy Paradise, where everybody's favorite laundromat crew takes on their arch rivals in Team P2W.
Charity Fun Times in Paradise. World famous Pengy Paradise Amusement Park. Event co-sponsored by the Palace. Underdogs versus P2W, fight for charity. Good feels.
In their debut match, they schooled Team P2W, putting them on the map. Will they make it 2 for 2, or will Valkyrie even the odds? With a cool $1 million in charity money on the line, not to mention the glory of a major spotlight event, the entire scene will be watching. It all comes down to this, friends. Be sure to tune in to the Fight Shack stream tomorrow morning. Like, share, subscribe, punch the bell, and get ready!
Oh boy. It is the distant future year 20XX, and we are about to enter the crucible of fate. These are high moments that break lesser competitors, high-stress combat scenarios, the kind that melt willpower like a candle under a blowtorch. Where we are now on this war-torn battleground, there is only the absolute focus of a soldier. Victory or death, there are no other options.
Oh, look at all those adorable penguins! Balloons everywhere.
Oh no.
And music in the streets, and children laughing, and people in colorful costumes dancing and singing.
Pengy over there looking like Tuxedo Sam from the Sanrio cast.
I just love Pengy Paradise. It's the silliest place on earth. Trademark all rights reserved.
Okay, so maybe it's not quite as intense as predicted.
It's nice. Very cheery.
Nice? Just nice? If you aren't having the funnest time of your life at Pengy Paradise, you're probably dead. It's joy incarnate.
Yeah, like I said, it's nice.
Well, she wasn't wrong. This place is kinda nice. Pengy Paradise. I've never actually been here before, despite it being the most popular amusement park in the world. Well, the best one which wasn't mouse-based. Thrills, rides, kiddie rides, educational rides, rides upon rides, as well as food and drink from the 4 corners of the globe. And the nightlife? Once the kids were tucked away in the hotel beds, fancy restaurants and dance clubs awaited adults looking to keep the fun rolling.
Hell yeah! You're never too old to eat a metric ton of cotton candy and go on high-speed thrill rides. I'm gonna eat, puke, and then eat some more and puke some more.
Gross.
Or you could just ride the gentle rides that don't make you lose your lunch.
Hey now, I'm a professional theme park crasher, and professionals have standards. Greasy food and stomach-turning action go hand in hand.
We have a charity show match tomorrow, remember? Could you maybe not get violently ill before showtime?
I promise nothing!
Oh no.
Now, let us relish in this pre-packaged unit of delight, served up by Pengy's highly litigious corporate masters. Smile, laugh, thrill, chill, look, listen, kneel, pray.
I wonder what shenanigans I could get up to in the middle of a media empire's personal playpen.
Damn. No. No shenanigans. We're here for a ding-dang charity event, people. Best behavior. Look, I know you're all riding high on our undefeated streak. We've been racking up plenty of Pro Tour points to qualify for the main event. We're winners through and through, and this little mini vacation is well deserved. So yeah, go and have fun, but also keep in mind we're taking on team play to win tomorrow. The streak must continue. You mean we have to win for our charity, right? That's really why we're here? Right, charity. I mean, yeah. We're going to do good work for charity. You seem rather fixated. As you say, we're riding high, yes? And if we do lose tomorrow, it won't affect our qualification points. I'm starting to grow concerned. Tell me, is your hand still sore? Instinctively, I hide my hands behind my head. I'm fine, Loxley. Chill. It's fine. Everything is fine. We're winners. We have literally not lost a single major fight, and we won't lose tomorrow. We've beaten P2W before, and we'll beat them again. There's absolutely no cause for alarm. As long as we stay focused, we'll pull through just fine. Okay, we've got all day and night to have some fun in Pengy Paradise, the silliest place on earth. Trademark, all rights reserved. So, go have a blast and then get plenty of rest to be ready for tomorrow's event. Tokicade, let's do this. With good cheer and smiles all around, the group breaks up, running all over the park to have some fun. I move to join them, then a buzzing from my phone grabs my attention. Iris, something up?
Computing.
I wanted you to know that I've been researching Pengy Paradise to optimize the fun you'll be having today. That's helpful. I don't think I need to worry about optimal fun though. But in my calculations, I've come to an intriguing conclusion. Pengy Paradise is actually the perfect scenario to allow love to bloom. What? Sure, by day it's rides and snacks and kitties constantly underfoot, but by night, this place is alive with romance. Did you know that there are over 5,000 proposals at Pengy Paradise a year? And 2,000 of them are at the famous La Penguin restaurant alone. Not to mention the special honeymoon packages, which you can buy starting as low as $99, which include a private candlelit dinner, personalized jewelry, and your names and fireworks. Aw, how cute. Iris, I'm not rushing into marriage while I'm here. Oh, I wasn't trying to insinuate that. I'm just saying that Pengy Paradise really brings out the love. Remember, when you first installed me and we talked about ability to help you find a perfect partner, not just for games, but for love and companionship. I recall, yes. You're close with your team, and feelings are running high. Tonight is the perfect night to bring the slow burn to a climax. Seriously? Seriously? I wouldn't joke about something like this. Love blooms differently in so many ways, and no matter your choices and your path, I support you. What do you think? Are you ready? If you are, I'm ready to help. She's not wrong, actually. If I want this, the perfect opportunity lies before me. Granted, we're also less than 24 hours away from one of the biggest matches of our career, but when opportunity knocks, you listen, right? So, moment of truth. How do I feel about this? I'm one step ahead of you, Iris. I was already planning to ask someone specific out on a date tonight. Okay, but I'm not sure whom to ask out. I think I have good chemistry with several of them. This feels too weird. I think maybe I'm better off just staying friends with everyone. Well, the first one. You think this is my first rodeo? I'm one step ahead of you, Iris. I have an evening of romance planned out already. Golly, you're all fired up. Great to hear. Sometimes we irises worry that we're overly pushy about seeking love and happiness, you know? It's better when people choose love and happiness themselves. Gosh. Alright. Sorry about that. Exactly. I've been waiting for this moment. It's been months, and I think we're get along great, and I'm ready to ask someone out on a date. Whom? Tell me. I have to know. My anticipation throats are tingling with excitement. Either that or your battery is dying. You told me at Max that you were interested in Domino. Is that still true? Definitely am asking Domino on a date tonight. Yeah, we're gonna just stick to Domino. That's right. It's Domino. Hooray! I'm so glad you found someone special to you. But I don't want you to feel locked in, okay? If you change your mind between now and tonight, follow your heart. I'll keep my heart open to go with whomever feels right. Yes, whatever makes you happiest. Okay, sounds like you're all set. Then, go out there and have some fun. Iris, offline. Now, to focus on why I'm here, having some fun at Pengy Paradise. I could go hit all rides all by my lonesome, but screaming down a roller coaster is more fun when it's not just you holding on for dear life. So instead, I think I'll track down one of my friends and tag along for a bit. But who first? Let's see who's on the list. Ew, Hunter's here. Oh, everyone's in pairs. Dang. Well, we'll first go talk up with Domino and Loxley. Seeking a respite from warming temperatures, why did we dress for Pengy Paradise like it's still winter in the city? I find Domino and Loxley enjoying the indoor air conditioning. The Matsuhita Collective is proud to present the history of refrigeration.
Color me pleasantly surprised.
Well, that's mighty nice of them, educating us on the many wonders of modern food preservation. Indeed, I'm sure it's merely a coincidence that all these lovely fridges on display are made by the Matsuhita Collective. Or that Matsuhita owns the Pengy branding, or that they have a vested interest in advertising their kitchenwares to passing amusement park patrons. Sure enough, this building is packed with giant white boxes, each large enough to topple and crush a human being. All four place cards and screens showing Pengy extolling the virtues of refrigeration details, decades of ice makers, crisper trays, and more delights. Did I miss something? Did we walk into an appliance store?
Hail, friend!
Ah, my friend, a pleasure to see you. We were merely basking in the superior knowledge of the corporate-sponsored education. Come, join us. Join us. One of us. I know Pengy's found its way into arcade games, anime, comic books, neck massage wands, and trapper keepers trademarks, but refrigerators? Seriously? Quite serious, I'm afraid. Pengy is the colorful mask that the corporation wears to indoctrinate children into their capitalistic ideals. Please tell me you aren't planning to, like, firebomb the place. You said to be on our best behavior, so no, we're not going to take off and nuke the site from orbit, even if it's the only way to be sure. Mostly I wanted to get indoors, cause it's all sweaty and crap out there. I really wish we packed lighter. The chill of the city is frozen into a very marrow of our bones. It seems it drives our fashion impulses. So we must seek respite underneath the cooling shade of our penguin overlord. But ho, this model has built-in ice cream maker. Perhaps we should casually buy a 300-pound lump of steel and bring it home with us. Bruh.
Pretty decent.
Might placate Zapper's sweet tooth, at least for an hour or two. You okay with us dropping one of these in our carry-on luggage? We already have a fridge, 2 of them even, but we can stock up on ice cream, sure. Let's just stuff it down our pants and walk it on the plane. Might set off the metal detector though. How about we indulge in products from Matsushida's rival brand instead? They're both funny options. I want to see what happens if we do this one. Overhead luggage? I'm not giving up my bin space for anyone. I'll just jam one of these things down my trousers and walk it home. In fact, you distract the guards and I'll swipe one right now. Think we should go for the Chillax 3000 or the Cold Master Plus? Which grifter routine should we go? Do a get help? The Dutch reversal? Second fiddle on the left? I'm a fan. The full frontal Italian rotary engine. What the heck? Whereas I'm a PC gamer, so I say we go with look behind you, a three-headed monkey. As amusing as these implausible heist tactics may be, we could skip on Grand Theft Appliance for now, but good to know you'd steal a refrigerator for my heart. Oh my. Oh god. We are all going to die when climate change melts and the ice caps, aren't we? Domino's hollow laughter echoes throughout the edutainment hall, rattling off the steel obelisk around us while neither Loxley nor I laugh. A mother or two peers our way, then hurried hustles her children deeper into the exhibit, away from that creepy laugh. I've gone and done it again, haven't I? Sorry.
An unpleasant business, this.
No worries, my friend. You're every right to be concerned about such things. And if you can't find laughter in the darkest hour, well, you'll have a terrible evening, indeed. I find your ability to mock such doom inspiring, Domino. Okay, but it's still doom. Doom, doom, doom. How do you do it, Loxley? Do what, my friend? How do you stay alert and aware of all the world's problems without feeling completely overwhelmed by them? I could name 11 ways we're fricked, and that's just off the top of my head. Somehow you keep informed on all the issues without that despair settling in like fallout after a nuclear detonation. Ah. I have a simple solution, to be honest. I fight. In matters small or large, I fight back against the doom. Research, verification, signal boosting, activism, protests. I listen to others fighting, spread the truth, and act upon it. Those who profit from despair want you to feel like there is no use in fighting. They encourage complacency. That's just the way it is, they say.
I shall rise to this challenge.
But I stare them in the eye, these low men of greed and pride, and say no. I will not give up hope. I will not stop fighting. I'm but one man, yes. I can make no great impact alone, but an impact I shall make, regardless, and together we can move mountains. What say you? How do you cope with the modern age of 20XX? Perhaps we can lend our dear friend Domino some strategies. That's a pretty big question, Loxley. It need not to be a big answer. Speak from your heart, simple, direct. How do you endure? Through kindness and understanding, I support my friends and do my best to make their world a better place. I accept the things I can change and work on the things I can change. I focus and keep my own life in balance. Eat the rich. What the fuck? I mean, yeah. The first one is just about her friends overall. But I feel like the general one is a much better answer. Because, yeah, it's more truthful. I can't change the world, but I can change my circumstances. I can find the things that aren't working for me and address them. Anything which is beyond my scope, I let it slide. We have experts looking into those things for a reason. Me, I like to focus on my own life and finding balance. Tend to your own personal affairs and put your house in order, by all means. Just remember, there is a world beyond the front door, which needs tending to as well. Yeah, but right now putting on my own oxygen mask before helping others as the plane goes down is priority one. I'm not at the point where I can save the world, but I can work on saving myself. Indeed, knowledge of self can be noble too. I believe I both cooled down and heated up by this point, so a net of 0. I have nothing further to gain from remaining here. Agreed, although it's always nice to spend a little time with you, even if it's just to pitilessly mock appliances. Thanks for that. He's blushing. All those in favor of rejoining the others for mirth and frolic in the silliest place on earth, trademark all rights reserved. Aye. Second. Departing the nexus of refrigeration, I step back into the warm breeze of Pengy Paradise to find my fun. No matter the troubles in this world, no matter the dumpster fires of 20XX, I'm here with my friends, and I'm determined to enjoy that time together. Alrighty. We'll go talk with Zapper and Rhapsody. What the heck? Great, I just realized I was so eager to start the day that I forgot to eat anything resembling breakfast, and now my stomach is being very vocal about it. Wasn't Zapper saying something about stuffing her face with food until she hurls? I should find her. Zapper could be the key to unlocking my hunger. Luckily, she hasn't strayed far and is easy to spot. A head of red hair is bouncing around in front of a Bavarian-themed food cart. Rhapsody also joined in the food hunt, but it looks like they're still concerned about Zapper's overstuffing her gastrointestinal tract. I wander my way over to them, excited about the chance to eat. Hey there! Oh god. Although my stomach growling announces me louder than my own voice could ever. Oh wow, somebody's hungry as heck today, huh? And here I thought I was the designated foodie for this run. You want me to bail you out and order something? I wouldn't say no to chowing down, no. What's on offer?
Yeah.
Penguin-shaped pretzels. Don't ask me how they make them that way, though. If Zap's buying, I'll take one too. They do look quite tasty and penguin-y. I've never eaten anything in the shape of a penguin, and I'm always wanting to elevate my palate. We set up to the cart. It's classically decorated with all the things Bavarian. Blue and white, checkered diamond print, Oktoberfest fonts, complete with a picture of Pengy wearing Lederhosen. Whilst the style is a little on the nose, the smell of fresh baked salty pretzels engulfs us. My mouth waters as I lick my lips hungrily. It doesn't take long for us to purchase our food and find a place to snack down. So, this is supposed to be a penguin? I look down at my pretzel, but I just can't see any semblance to semi-aquatic birds in that mass of twisted dough and salt.
Perfect.
Can't you see its little beak and its rotund penguin body? It's so cute, I could just gobble it up. Which is exactly what Zapper proceeds to do.
No thanks.
I mean, I get that we're at Pengy Paradise, but just because it's on brand doesn't actually make it taste better. Does every treat they make have to be penguin-shaped? That's the name of the game, Rap. It's called Pengy's Paradise. Potluck procurements for a reason. The what to what now? It's a basic stamp card and prize system. By spending a ridiculous amount at the park, you are rewarded with a cheap prize that doesn't amount to the actual amount that you spent collecting those stamps. Way to overthink it, Rap. Sounds like you've been spending too much time listening to Loxley's soapbox rants. This isn't about value. It's about stuffing your face full of yummy treats and getting a sweet frick collectible. Okay, so what do you get, and how do you get it? Simple enough. Travel around the park and order all the special Pengy foods. Get a food, get a stamp, get another food, get another stamp, get all the stamps, and you get a rare Pengy lunchbox. And it's a true collector's item. You can only get that lunchbox here at the park. Well, okay, I guess you could buy it online for several $100 instead. Cheaters. I'm gonna earn that damn lunchbox. Not that many people actually legit complete the whole challenge, but I'm not backing down. It will be mine. That's not what you'll be saying when you're hunkered down over a toilet later. Ha! At least my food quest has a reward. Eating delicious food is its own reward, my friend. Oh, Rhapsody, I didn't realize you were into the food too. I thought you were babysitting Zap? Nah. I'm here for something truly rare. Penguin eggs. What? Like, for raising your own penguin brood or for eating? Is that legal? I have questions. For eating, of course. But they're not real penguin eggs. Pengy Park just has to keep the penguin gimmick in all their food around the park. They actually use turkey and goose eggs, which are creamier and richer in flavor, so still a treat for me. Real, fake, whatever, as long as it's tasty and enticing. Speaking of, what makes you hungry? What do you want to do while you're with us? Let me think. I love trying different foods. Bring on the penguin eggs. I'll skip on the eggs, but I'm going for that lunchbox. Can I do both eating challenge and the penguin eggs? We'll just eat. We're hungry, so we'll just do that. Pass on the challenge, but as for the eggs, if it's edible, I'll eat it. I'm all about trying adventurous foods we can't get elsewhere. Think of this as a one-time experience that we can have. We only get this one life, so might as well try new things, experience. We can find the eggs at the Pengy creperie stall. They make a crepe with it. And it's also where Zap can get her next stamp for the potluck procurement. And it's right down the road. Then what are we still doing here? We've got crepes to eat. We hurriedly finished up our misshapen penguin pretzels and traversed across the park to the Pengy creperie. The place really stands out. It's a bigger food stall than the rest. With a much longer line, you can easily tell it's a park favorite. Like all the other carts though, it's heavily decorated in the food's place of origin, France. This whole park's an international gathering of foodstuff. Zapper rolls up to the menu with pictures and begins going down the options. All of them have cute little designs on them with adorably matching names. So I'm getting a crepe de penguin. I'm assuming Rap, you're getting the king penguin egg. You got that right. What about you? Which one are you getting? Both look delicious, honestly, but in the end, I choose... I like crepes. I feel like they're more... No. I don't think I've ever... No, I've eaten a sweet crepe once. Not really a fan of the sweet crepe. I do like savory crepes. Because normally if I do eat a crepe, I'll eat it with cream cheese. Which isn't sweet. So, then again, I've also eaten it with syrup by itself, which is sweet. Damn. We'll go with savory. Looking at its pictures makes my mouth start to water. The only open-faced one upon the crepe itself is a bed of greens, a layer of smoked salmon, creamy cheese, and a fried penguin egg on top, delicately topped with fresh herb de Provence. Oh, that actually does sound good. Holy crap, that looks good. I'll take the egg crepe, absolutely. It's time to eat a penguin. I can't wait to taste this. We get our food and enjoy it mostly in silence, just experiencing the combination of flavors in our mouths.
I vibe with it.
It's good to see a celebration of different types of food from all over the world. Food brings everyone together, no matter where you're from. Everybody eats, right? Less talky, more eaty. We all shared a friendly laugh and relish in our treats. With this stop on Zapper's challenge tour complete, we follow her to a few more stops. No way in heck I could keep up with Zapper's bottomless stomach. Not trying to match her on this challenge road was the right move. But I'm happy to hang out while she blitzes her way through all the food stalls, all the same. With the last stop complete, Zapper holds up her fully stamped card with a burst of pride.
Aw, yeah.
Ah, yeah, last stamp and no indigestion yet. Challenge complete. Zephyr runs back to the stall and shows off her finished card. In return, the food cart worker hands over a cute little retro-looking Pengy lunchbox, complete with thermos. That's really sweet. Nice work, Zap. I can't believe you're able to eat all those foods in one run. I'm impressed. I never say no to a challenge. But now that I actually have it, Zapper hands over the lunchbox to me. Here, all yours. Me? But you earned this yourself. I don't really need a lunchbox. It's not the trophy, it's the title. Being one of the few who legit complete the challenge. That's my reward. I'm at a loss for words.
Sounds good to me.
You should keep it. We can put it up in the apartment when we get home. It'll be a nice keepsake after we play tomorrow. Oh crap, you're right. We have only got one full day in the park. I still have so many rides to hit. Alright, Nomura, Rhapsody. I'll see you both later. It's time to put my stomach to the real test. Look out, world. Here comes Zapper. Zapper bows to us and storms off. Maybe I should go make sure Zap doesn't eat anymore, for her own safety. I nod in agreement and Rhapsody chases after Zapper, leaving me alone. With my tummy full and a brand new old looking lunchbox nestled in my arms, I should see what everyone else is getting up to. There's still so much to do. Well, we'll go hang out with Jinx and Grace. It's a big park, but I've got a plenty good idea of where Grace will be, considering it's all she was talking all the way down here. I'm pretty sure nobody on our flight will forget it either, given the intensity of her gleeful ramblings. And yep, there we go. I spot Jinx's rented three-wheeled mobility scooter parked right outside Grace's destination of choice. Mr. Moopy's Magic Shop, where she's busy dropping the wealth of a small nation into the enchanted coffers of this magical world of consumerism.
Woohoo!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's a real Mr. Moopy wizard hat. Look at the stitching, the sheen of the felt, the way it even has the tiny notch where the Shadow King nearly cut off his head in Mr. Moopy's misadventure in Moonlight. At risk of immediately being forced to binge 3 seasons of the anime, I haven't seen that one. What? Oh, we need to fix that. The instant we get home, where... Yes, that is what I feared would happen. I wandered past excited children wearing nearly identical hats, making my way into the magic shop. Grace is checking out the wide array of wands on offer, while Jinx sort of loiters, hoping this experience will be swiftly over, but that doesn't seem likely. So, Moopy, huh? Hey, look! They've got wands from all 12 of the major guilds, and even the 36 minor ones. There's 48 of those things? Seriously? I thought there were like 6 or 7 at most. Oh crap, here we go.
What?
You don't know all the guilds, but that's like the core foundation of the entire show. I mean, surely you've heard of a few, right? I think so. I mean, it's hard not having a passing knowledge of Moopy ever since that anime went big. While the Pengy brand is so pervasive worldwide, it's like background radiation. The Mr. Moopy brand has only been hot for 5 years. Ever since the 30-year world record high score was toppled, the media took an interest in the old 1980X arcade game, including an anime company owned by Pengy's corporate masters. Smelling money, they developed a hot run of animated adventures about Mr. Moopy and his wizard friends, doing battle with monsters and undead across the world. Conveniently enough, they sell a variety of costume pieces for the guilds, so you can cosplay as one of the most you identify with. What the hell? Me, I'm totally a sphinx. What? Sphinxel? Because I'm so very clever and I love puzzles, see? Because that's what Sphinxies do. Yeah, I figured that much. I'd say I'm a lot like Miss Stella, the young Sphinxidal prodigy. She's got a big heart, even if it sometimes gets lost along the way. I wonder what guild Jinx would be in. None, because magic isn't real. Aw, come on, it's fun to make believe. I bet you'd be an Indominus because you're iron will. You stand true and strong against those who hurt your friends. Can't argue that. So, what guild are you in? It's a big decision. Your guild says so much about you and what you believe in. What is it? What is it? What one will you accept, O great wizard? I only remember a handful of guilds, but she just looks so excited about my answer that I should probably give it my best. I'm absolutely a Heartright. I love and cherish my friends above all else. I belong in Malfador. One day I shall rule the world. Aha, mine is an evil laugh. I really don't know enough guilds to say. What would you put me in, Grace? Yeah, we don't know, so we'll just say that. I'd be lying if I said I knew enough guilds to take a run at this, so how about it, Grace? What guild would you put me in? Ooh, a challenge. Let's see. It takes her a few moments to decide. Clearly, she immediately had an answer, then lightly shook her head, reconsidering before deciding to go with it anyway. I put you in a Pexagon. Is that bad? You don't seem thrilled with the answer. It's not bad. No, a Pexagon strive for excellence in all things. Achievement, accomplishment, soaring to the very peak of magical power. Ah, okay, because I'm trying to be the best at FOD too, right? Right, which often makes them the bad guys, because the whole pride goeth before a fall thing. But it's not really their fault, right? Wouldn't read too much into that. Don't think you're gonna reach for ultimate magical power and accidentally end the world in the process anytime soon, bruh. Because magic isn't real. Alright, not planning to destroy the planet, no. Right. You're on the side of holy magic, presumably. Sensing she made things awkward, Grace switches topic immediately. Oh, look. With tender care, Grace extracts an adorable wide-brimmed black hat from the racks of cosplay souvenirs. Hello, James. Best chapter incoming. Oh boy.
Wow.
Jinx, quick, put this
Bad
on.
idea.
Not happening. But you look so cute in this Raven Scary Guild hat. Don't do cute. Of course you do cute. I mean, you have a cute cat and you post cute pictures of her to your face wall all the time. Minx is not cute. Minx is a classy lady, and so am I. Classy? You wear sweatpants around the house all the time. Classy sweatpants. Please. Don't give me the wibbly wobbly eyes. I am immune. Don't you think that this hat just screams Jinx? Oh, what? Why are you asking me? I swear, whenever these two get together, it's like they're lost in a world of their own. Because I value your opinion. Now, don't you think Jinx would look classy in a Raven Scare hat? Huh? Grace, no hatting without consent. She doesn't want to wear it. I say be the witch you want to see in the world. Hex your enemies. Fun at parties. Outside of Halloween, there's not much use for a black hat. No. Hex your enemies. Now, Jinx. I think it might be good for you to embrace the terrifying bog witch deep within your heart. Who doesn't like turning their enemies into frogs and driving interlopers screaming into the deep woods to be torn apart by the enchanted nightmare trees? Be the witch you want to see in the world. You make a valid point. Definitely enjoy putting curses on those who wrong me. Compromise? How about this? I'll wear it so we can get a selfie together, but I'm not dropping. Good lord. It's $50? Yeah, not dropping 50 on a hat. Okay, that's a good compromise. Quickly, Jinx pops the witching chapeau upon her head and scoots in close as Grace holds up her phone. Say magic. Magic. Soon after the flash goes off, Jinx returns the hat to the rack. Satisfied? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm done shopping for goodies now. Thanks for tagging along, you two. My family visit Pengy Paradise once a year or so back when I was a kid. Feels good to be back here and sharing this wonderful place with you both. Especially you. I was gonna ask you to come with us, but didn't want to bother you. She's blushing for us now. No way. What the hell? It's never a bother to spend time with you, Grace.
Thank you so much.
Aw, thank you. Let's move on. See you around the park later. Be seeing you. I should probably get out of here before I end up buying that adorable Mr. Movie plushie that's staring at me from across the magic shop. Where do I want to wander next? Gasp. Actually, you know what? Rather than running around after my friends, I think it's time to take a quick moment for myself. It's pretty warm here despite being an ice cream themed wonderland of fun. I could go for something cool and refreshing. This being Pengy Paradise, there's always refreshments within eyesight, so I make my way over to the lemonade stand. Hooray for lemonade. They're charging an arm and a leg, and a kidney and a lung for this stuff, but what am I gonna do? Leave the park just to get a drink? Fishing enough money to buy an afternoon of FOD2 play out of my pocket, I step up and make my order. Hi, I'd like to get a lemonade, soda, diet water, slushy water. I mean, we're at a lemonade stand, so might as well get lemonade. Can I get a lemonade, please? Make that 3, please. Bruh. I'm paying, thank you. With a shrug, the employee behind the refreshment stand slides over 3 of my selected beverages. Valkyrie accepts 2 of them with a wave of her phone and a nod of thanks in his general direction. 3 drinks paid for. Thank you for using Iris Pay, human. She sets her extra drinks aside for now, then takes a long sip of her own lemonade before speaking. It's for my niece. She's riding the madly rotating buccaneer over there, see? Pink hat. Sure enough, an adorable youngster with a bright pink hat waves to us while her motorized pirate ship twirls and twirls. Looking forward to facing us at the charity show match tomorrow. I am not really sure how to make small talk in this situation. This is the woman who stole our sponsor, told me off for being an esports newbie, and has done all she can to stand in our way. All while saying it's for our own good. But I can't just stand here in a daze, so... Actually, I am, and I'm having fun here at Pengy Paradise. Are you? I would have paid for my own drink. There's no need for that. We've got a lot of nerve acting like we're colleagues. Can we instead talk about literally anything else? I kinda wanna... Okay, Hey James, is there a chance that we could date Valkyrie instead? Yeah, actually I am. She's not being mean to me now, so maybe this is some sort of olive branch. No reason to be rude. I can handle small talk. Sadly, no. Damn. But she has such a good character design. No matter who wins tomorrow, the tournament is going to be fun, and for a charitable cause. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And in the meantime, I get to actually be here at Pengy Paradise. I have it on good authority that it's the silliest place on earth. Trademark, all rights reserved. No, it's really not. Then why are you out here? I'm only here to babysit my niece. I'd rather be back at the hotel room catching up on my work. It's a lot running an esports organization. It's not all fun and games and friendships like you think. When you're serious about keeping things professional, you work extra hard, exactly like I do. Well, so much for pleasantries. You could still learn from my experience, you know. Step up your game, build a better brand for your business. Valkyrie pauses as she considers whether or not she should speak up about something or leave it unsaid. In the end, she shrugs and pushes ahead.
Let me offer you some free advice.
And I like her voice actor. Her voice fits so well for her character.
I know it's too late to back your team out of the show match tomorrow, but you may want to consider distancing yourself from it. Let's be perfectly honest. P2W is going to destroy you in front of a very large audience. It's going to be painful. One fluke win over us when we were unprepared is understandable, but 2 fluke wins? That's not happening. We've had time to study your tactics since then. But you don't need to be humiliated. You personally, I mean. Step back from the fight. Let 2 of your players take on my team while you stay on the sidelines. Don't be a ground zero when it happens. Everybody will have a good time, we'll raise money for charity, and your own reputation will stay intact. You're the only serious player on that team, after all. I'm trying to help you, whether you believe that or not. I've been trying to help all this time. Your team won't last after their media spotlight fades. But you could endure. You could reach your dreams without them. One day, you might even join the best of the best. You could be in team play to win, right alongside your rival. But that future only happens if you keep your cool and don't make this personal. Don't step up to the plate tomorrow. Don't let their impending failure stain your career. Sound good?
Pity it's only partially voiced. Damn. I really like her character, like, overall. She may be like their team manager, but like, damn. She seems more of a threat in the game than like her team itself. More sage wisdom, supposedly yet. Punchy78 warned me that her kindness masks her spite. I could call her out on that, but what's the point? She just denied it again. She has a point. We haven't decided which 2 members of Tokicade will face off against 2 members of Team P2W. I could step back, not to hide in shame, but to let my friends take the spotlight. You beat them once before, right? Maybe they don't need me commanding from the front line. Maybe they're ready. What's the best play here? Agree to let your friends fight alone. Refuse and lead the fight yourself. Nah, we lead the fight. I decide to stand my ground and stand firm, and give her my own 2 cents on the matter. I don't back down. This is my time to rise. You're scared of little old me, huh? I think I like that. Thanks, but no thanks. See you in the match. Yeah, that's probably the best way to handle it. Thanks, but no thanks. See you at the match. I remained stoic, not giving her an inch, not showing any fear or anger or arrogance, just absolute determination. Guess it was too much to hope you'd listen to reason, wasn't it? But hope springs eternally, and you can't say I didn't try. Let me be perfectly clear. You're no threat to me. You never have been, you never will be. I don't care what that pathetic clickbait reporter says. This is not personal. This is not getting under my skin. You're not that important. All you are is an arrogant little flea, one that can flick off at any time. So if you won't listen to reason and insist on acting like a pest, you'll be squashed like one. As our conversation comes to an abrupt end, the girl in the pink hat runs out the exit from the madly rotating Buccaneer, scooping in to scoop up her lemonade. I have more important concerns right now. My family comes first. I'll see you at the match tomorrow, personally. I mean, you called you basically your niece, like you're babysitting your niece. It seems like you said you didn't want to be there. So, your family did not come first, ma'am. Nope, that is not a happy gamer. No way, no how. With any luck, I rattled her, giving me the edge in the fight tomorrow, and made her twice as determined to destroy me, I guess. Time will tell. It's funny because, like, our rival gets into into that team, right? And supposedly we wanted to be in that team as well. Like like if Valkyrie was recruiting people in the beginning, they could have recruited us to begin with, right? And we would just be going up the ranks with the team. Although, yeah, the team chemistry doesn't click in well, but like we still could have been rising up. But it's the fact that we're on the opposing team now doing way better is like tripping her up. Well, it is what it is. Afternoon's rolling in as Pengy Paradise chills the hell out, a little compared in the morning mayhem. Only a few hours before my plan to seek out love and romance begins. It'll be a big step, but nighttime is the right time, and I'll be ready. Meanwhile, plenty of fun to be had elsewhere in the park. So, where to wander first? Let's see. Everyone switched partners. Who the fuck is that? Oh, Hamza. Yeah, what is Hamza doing here? That's so random. Okay, Grace and Zapper are together. Domino and Rap. Jinx and Loxley. Could you avoid Rival or Rap's fate? Oh boy. Oh no, that sounds scary when you put it like that. Anyways, we'll go talk up Domino and Rhapsody. Which is funny because Domino and Rhapsody on the last stream, those two kind of had a little confession. And then on this stream, Grace had a little confession. All tables are turning. The day has already been filled to the brim with excitement, fun, overly cute penguins, and it's only half over. So it's a little bit of a surprise when I see Domino and Rhapsody heading against the massive crowds towards the entrance. It's way too early to leave the park. Maybe they know something I don't know, like a super secret Pengy event. At least they're unhurried in their strides, so it's easy for me to catch up with them. Leaving so soon? Had enough silly for one day?
Hey.
Yes, I am officially overdosed on silly. I seek a mere respite from the silly. But there'll be plenty more good times ahead tonight once the park quiets down a bit. Ideally, there are a few things I wanted to check up on before tomorrow's big match with P2W.
What if we switch it up?
Looking at player stats and strategies, writing down tips for everyone, that kind of research, and I won't have time for it later. So I'm heading back to the hotel for a midday siesta. Ditto, I could use a retreat myself. It's the busiest time at the park, and the crowds are overwhelming. Too many bodies, too many children, too much stimulation.
I see your point.
A nice break to clear your head is the perfect way to recharge those batteries. Would you like to join us? As much as the break sounds welcoming, I have a list of things I want to get done, and not all of them are checked off yet. How about escorting us to the entrance instead? It would mean a lot to me if you did. Having someone you trust on hand for emotional support when you're feeling antsy is nice, you know? He's blushing! Nothing would make me happier. Plus, there are a couple of shops near the entrance I wanted to check out.
Inevitability.
They pile all the fancy shops near the gates to maximize the amount of money people spend. Please exit through the gift shop, consumer peons. It's the same idea with the snacks at checkouts in the grocery store. Impulsive buys. We just can't leave without our 700th Pengy theme item, can we? Oh, we can, and we will. I shall resist the temptation. As we stroll out towards our destination, the crowds are getting thicker and coming right at us. I feel like salmon swimming upstream, without the egg laying and death right after. What the heck? Like Domino mentioned, there are a lot of restaurants, gift shops, clothing stores, anything and everything you could think of. As our attention is focused on the various boutiques, we hear some ruckus up in the distance and our ears suddenly perk up. Wait, are those drums? And trumpets? And the Pengy theme? Everyone knows the Pengy theme. Or if they didn't, they know about it spending 5 minutes here. I can't help but sing along. Pengy, 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 he makes me so happy. Pengy, 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 he's so silly. While we look for the oncoming sounds, Rhapsody takes out their phone to check something. It's time for the 3 p.m. Pengy parade through Iceland Street. And it's right on time. Before we can appropriately react, children are shouting and congregating into blobs on the main thoroughfare. We're surrounded on all sides by people singing along, clapping, and taking pictures. Nearing the escape in sight. Colorful balloons, smiling youths, upbeat family-friendly music. The pain! The pain! We'll never make it to the exit at this rate. We'll be stuck here forever. Once our mind cracks, we'll be locked into a mascot costume, brainwashed, and forced to dance forever. There's got to be something we can do. We become one with the parade and dance our way across. We find an alternative route. Nothing we can do but enjoy it. It's just a parade. I mean, we could always find an alternative route. We can't go forward, so we go backwards. I'm sure we can find an alternate way around the parade.
Sounds good to me.
Great thinking. Maybe we can double back and walk around this section of the park. There has to be more than one way to leave this place, right? That's assuming the mesmerized masses will let us through, and that's looking less and less likely. Domino's right. There are people surrounding us, trapping us in. We can't even take a single step back. I make an effort, but I'm just bumped back into place. There's nothing we can do to stop the onslaught of floats, dancing people in loud costumes, marching bands. We just have to sit tight and watch it all go by. Maybe it's a good thing we're trapped here, otherwise we might have gotten trampled by any of the numerous things around us. What a way to go! Dying in the silliest place on Earth? Trademarks, all rights reserved. Did you know there have been over 30 deaths at Pengy Paradise since its opening in 1970X? Jesus. Welcome to Pengy Paradise. You can check out, but you can never leave. 5 nights at Pengy's. It's the place you wanna be. Of course, all of them were caused by people not following the rules, or kids hiding until the park closes and then swimming in the Pengy pond, knowingly when they can't swim. Fucking Rhapsody's face is always so funny.
Really?
Really? I can understand if an accident happens every once in a blue moon, but 30 seems like too many. Yeah, wouldn't we have heard about it? Oh, but Big Penguin doesn't want you to know about it. They've been covering up deaths at this park for years. They pay off the families, can't have a few bad eggs tarnish the name of the most powerful fowl, otherwise no one would show up. It would be deemed unsafe. How would they make their billions? Are you sure those aren't just urban legends, scaring children into behaving? My parents told me stories like that when I was little. No one would really stand up in the middle of the ride and get decapitated, right? Rhapsody's right. I don't think you have to worry about your safety here. There's a reason the Darwin Awards exist. What the heck? Who can really say for sure? Probably some truth in the lie. What the heck is a Darwin Award? No, I need to look that up. Give me 1 minute. What is a Darwin Award? Tongue-in-cheek horror. The Darwin Awards are a tongue-in-cheek honor that originated in Usenet discussions around 1985. They recognize individuals who have supposedly contributed to human evolution by removing themselves from the genre pool through their own actions, often resulting in their death or sterilization. The awards are famously given for the most absurd or foolish deaths, celebrating the idea of survival of the fittest in a humorous way. Oh, welcome to the internet? Damn, I did not know that was a thing. But yeah, who can say for sure? There's probably some truth in the lie. Every creepy story has some kernel of truth to it. Odds are some people at the park got hurt, but I doubt it's as gruesome as suggested. Who can really say for sure? The internet for starters. Just ask Iris, she always knows what's what. I shrug and pull out my phone. Hey Iris, I need you to research something for me.
Online.
Of course, what do you need to know? How many rides can you ride at Pengy Paradise? The best foods to eat in the park? Oh, what about a top 10 list of the top 10 things people look up about Pengy Paradise? What the heck? I was wondering how many deaths have happened here. Oh, spoopy. Nice choice. Searching.
My sources say yes.
It seems there have been a total of 48 deaths. I had to search through police records, newspapers, and a few blogs to compile the number. Not an easy search, though. This information doesn't really want to be free. See, can't trust corporations that aim to please people. What's outwardly overly happy and joyous always has a dark history and hides its secrets.
Hooray!
Fucking Iris. True. In fact, the most gruesome death was a teenager who got slowly crushed to death on a Happy Penguin dance ride. What the fuck? He jumped out of the cart, but his pant leg got stuck between the rail and the car, sucking him under and pulverizing him. Damn. Our awkward silence mixes with the quiet of the last float passing us by, and the music fades into the distance. Well, thank goodness the parade's over. Wait, so frickin' Iris says that, and we're stuck, right, watching this parade. Anyone else around us just overhears Iris, and everyone else is just like, what? Or like, okay, it's time to go home now. With the slow-moving street show done, the crowds thin out as everyone returns to their normal activities. We're just left to question our experience. Well, I, for one, am glad we had this conversation. Shall we depart? I'm in favor of going, and quickly. That parade cut into serious prep time. Let's go. Before we get caught up in anything else, the three of us start for the exit, and in no time, we make it. Alright. I'll catch up with you both later tonight after things chill the heck out a bit. And I have sufficient time to take that horrible little pile of fact and lock it in a small box buried deep down within my psyche forever. Forever and ever. I wave goodbye to Rhapsody and Domino as they pass through the turnstile. Admittedly, I don't feel like pursuing the shops much anymore, so I watch until I can no longer see them. We don't want to go shopping no more. Don't worry, folks. My completely intelligent or completely illegal AI is just listing all the deaths she has completely not involved with our immediate location. Don't worry, folks. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. See, there's the camera right there. Alrighty. Well, we'll talk to Hums at last. We'll go talk to Grace and Zapper. Roller coasters. Enormous still attributes to man hubris. Who doesn't love them? Actually, I'm kind of surprised to see Zapper and Grace in line to ride Pengy Paradise's most intense coaster, and cheerfully named Soul Annihilator. Oh! I mean, Zapper I can see volunteering to have her immortal soul rent asunder by a roller coaster designed by Satan, who's the devil, but Grace?
Awesome.
Trust me, Grace, this is gonna be awesome. I can't believe you've never been on the Soul Annihilator before. Last time I came to Pengy Paradise, I was too short to ride it, although my brother Gavin rode it and said it was acceptable, so... Okay. You know what? That makes sense now for the timeline. So Gavin is her brother. So Gavin's mad that his sister made Iris? That's crazy. Okay, it makes sense. It also makes sense why Queen Bee looks a little bit older now. Okay, so Gavin is the older brother. Alrighty. Okay. More than acceptable. The Soul Annihilator is a 5 out of 5 coaster experience. This ride is gonna change your religious beliefs. Oh hey, look who's joining us for this coaster experience.
Good to see you.
Hello, good to see you. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's only then I realized people had begun lining up behind me, meaning I am now officially queued to get annihilated. Hey, I wasn't actually going to ride, but don't force me to make loud chicken noises until you feel ashamed enough to come along for this experience. It's embarrassing. Damn. It's 5 years later, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I mean, yeah. Huh. Okay. Okay. I'll stick around. But I am curious about why Grace is here. She said she wanted to give it a go. And being a good friend and playing wingman. Wingwoman. Whatever. My family's visited Pengy Paradise so many times. And I've taken a spin on nearly every ride. But never this one. How exciting. I wonder if, since, tonight there's a potential date scene. I wonder if we'll, see Gavin and Naomi, as, background characters, on a date or something. Yeah, we've been comparing Pengy Paradise notes. I've been here 3 times myself, just keeps getting better with new stuff every time. Can't beat the classics though, It's a Chilly World, freaking hell of an experience. Are we talking about the same Chilly World? The one with the singing mechanical penguins designed to temporarily distract 4-year-olds? Is that supposed to be an on-play of Ariel's Under the Sea, It's a Small World after all? Oh wait, no, that's not the right one. I'm dumb, never mind. It's a Small World is completely different from Ariel's. Okay, yeah, I've lost it. I've only been to Disneyland once. Frick yeah, I hit that ride every time I'm here. Yeah, Small World I think. Yeah, it's a Small World after all is in Disneyland, and Ariel's Under the Sea is in California Adventure. So those are 2 separate things. Or 2 separate rides. I've been to both, but man, the music does, in the Small World, that one, that is annoying. It gets annoying after you hear it 10 times. Oh, that's cute. I can just imagine a bouncy little kitty version of Zapper. Level with me. This is an irony thing, right? You snark your way through the whole ride? I am still confused. Why the heck is Chilly World your jam? I'll just say, oh, that's cute. I've got this picture in my head of a 4-year-old Zapper, this adorable little muppet bouncing up and down with the boat as penguins sing with her. I may explode from cute.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, that is so perfect. I'm envisioning it too. Squee! Grace, why are you blushing? For your information, the first time I rode Chilly World, I was 14, not 4. Seriously? Seriously. Excuse me. I'm planning to hit up Chilly World tonight, after the toddlers are asleep and the crowds are thin. That's a great idea. I haven't visited Chilly World yet, but I could wait until tonight, maybe when it's quieter and more, intimate, maybe. Grace! Intimate. Catching Grace's shy gaze lingering on me a little too long, Zapper nudges her friend with an elbow. Damn, Grace. Meep. She just fucking meeped. What the fuck? I mean, if you want to come with me, if you want, if you want, if you have time. Anyway, damn Grace, say after this coaster, I need to visit the Scandinavia Pavilion and the Wonders of Electricity and the Popsicle Rockets and
I don't know. I don't know.
There's just so much to do. I don't think I'll have enough time for it all either. I wish we had 2 days here, not just one. We're coming back tomorrow for the charity show match, yeah? It's at the Pengy Palace arcade. Right. But then we're flying out that night. There won't be time to try any more rides. They only need 2 of us at the match. He could go on rides instead. That's why we need to come back every year for a team vacation. Why not cancel your plane ticket and extend your stay another day? I mean, as cool as that would be, yeah, no. They might feel bad about it, so we'll just say we'll come back every year. Make a tradition. Simple solution. We storm Pengy Paradise every year, make it an annual team vacation. Show up with the whole squad and roll through It's a Chilly World every 365 days. Sounds good, Grace? Oh, definitely. I mean, it'd be expensive, but if the team becomes a huge success, we could certainly do that. Okay, I won't worry about missing out. I'll just wait for the fun to come back around next year. Oh hey, we're next up for the ride. Hooray, let's have some fun. The ride attendants wave us in, and the 3 of us sit side by side in the car, ready to go. An alarming number of buckles, straps, and harnesses are fixed in place to keep our bodies from flying out of the ride. With the wave, the train begins to pull out of the station, slowly clinking its way up to the top of the first hill. Oh boy, my first time on the Soul Annihilator. Yeah. My first time on a roller coaster at all, actually. Yeah. Wait, what? This is your very first roller coaster? You didn't mention that before. That's right, I hear they're a lot of fun though. Your first coaster is going to be the Soul Annihilator. I think I have made a terrible mistake. Really? Why? And the train roars down the massive drop, plummeting us straight toward the earth below at speed that peel the flesh from my face. Bruh, why did they not put us in a cart? They could have designed a little penguin cart for us to sit in and zoom off like that. What? If they could make a little stage booth for Rhapsody and me to do the shout casting, they could have made a little cart PNG just to do that. That was so stupid. And they could have had it gone up and around the screen. It would have been so funny. Oh, oh god. Aye. Woo, yes, Soul Annihilator, baby. My brains are falling out. My brains are falling out. I can't even begin to count the amount of loops and inversions. For all I know, the trains came off the track seconds ago, and we're just twisting through the air to our doom. My mind shuts down in protest, and my heart threatens to go on strike. Excuse me. Under protest of this mistreatment. What kind of protest is that? This ride was too exhilarating. How dare you make me have fun? How dare you let me feel the breeze in my hair? My glasses almost fell out. How dare you? Oh, she was upside down. What the fuck? I've never been more alive. Light gurgle noises followed by heavily gurgle noises. Ew. There's just foam coming out of our mouth by the end of it. I'm going to die. This is how I die. But just before the Reaper's blade can slice my spirit free from this mortal coil, the train finally hits the brakes and slowly pulls back into the station. The 3 of us drunkenly stumble towards the exit ramp the entire world swaying and shaking beneath my feet as I try to remain upright. By the time we've returned to terra firma, I'm half convinced this is a dream before dying, and in reality, my soul has indeed been annihilated. As my stomach, which is continuing to roll and twist and turn long after the ride has ended, a feeling apparently shared by one of my co-riders. Ooh. Excuse me, please. That was amazing. Best coaster in the world. Bleh. Oh crap. Okay. Take it from an expert, you just need to hold it in, hold fast, it'll pass. You don't have to spew your lunch all over the pavement. Not helping. Visualization and meditation. Let's do this. You are a calm and serene pond in the middle of a ocean. You're a pawn in the ocean.
This is messy.
And there's a little man on the island in the middle of the pond, and he's not puking, okay? You got it? Focus on that. You got this. You got this. And his identity. Why? Politely puke. Horrifically horror spectacularly spew. What the fuck? How do you politely puke? What does that mean? Mind over matter, willpower strong, confident, steady. Hold, and done. Okay, I think I'm past the point of no return. I can keep myself contained. My stomach hates me, true, but it's going to obey. I am calm, steady rock. I have now stabilized. All systems normal. Whoa. Now that's taking it like a champ. Good job. I think I better go find Grace, though. She's probably flooding the ladies' room with her spew, and I owe her an apology. See you around, yeah? You know, I'm proud of myself. That could have gone way worse for me if I weren't the sort of person to maintain calm in time of crisis. Not many could claim the same, could they? Okay, back to exploring the park. We'll go talk it up to Hamza. 'Cause he just spawned in. Hang on, I could swear I saw a swish of brown cloak just now. Drawn by curiosity, I crisscrossed my way through Pengy Paradise, over the edutainment pavilion, only to find...
Aha! A glorious find. Glorious indeed. Truly, Hamza's collection is growing by leaps and bounds.
Yep. It's Hamza, the arcade auction master and tournament host in all his finery, and as usual, playing up his self-chosen role as an eccentric rich dude. Looking wildly out of place amidst all the jorts and fanny packs and kids wearing penguin hats, he's overseeing a small work crew moving wooden crates around. Okay, I gotta know what's going on here. Hamza, right?
Ah, greetings. Excellent. Hamza's day is vastly improved by your spontaneous appearance. If you came to enjoy the Robots of the Future Year 1999 exhibit, I'm afraid you're one day too late.
What?
Hamza has purchased the entire lot for his personal archives.
Damn. No, I came over here because I was kind of surprised to see you here.
Even better. Hamza appreciates being appreciated.
What's this about robots exactly?
Yes, one of the many corporate-sponsored science-themed attractions of Pengy Paradise. Sadly, most are outstandingly outdated by this point. The corporate masters of this attraction were going to simply throw away all these delightful plastic robots of yesteryear. Such an incredible waste. No, Hamza will not allow it. Technology of the past must be preserved for future generations to understand and appreciate. As an arcade aficionado, surely you agree, yes?
I'm really more of a PC history nerd than an arcade history nerd, but I get the idea. Obsolete doesn't automatically mean something's garbage. Since my family wasn't particularly rich, most of my games growing up were outdated MS-DOS jank like old shareware compliant, oh my god, complinations and stuff, but I loved it all the same.
Excellent! Truly, you have taste and class.
So, what sort of robots were on display at a kiddie amusement park? I'm guessing they're like those creepy musical animal robots back at your arcade warehouse. You got the whole FNAF lined up in that warehouse. Oh my god, he's about to open up another Freddy Fazbear. But it's just all arcade.
Far from it. These are helpful automata, designed to interact with and amuse the masses. In fact,
Clapping twice for attention, he waves over one of the workers, boxing up these old beige and brown plastic robots.
bring forth the Robor.
Oh boy. And the workers build over a particularly clunky, chunky looking robot that looks like it accidentally wandered off the set of a low budget 1970X sci-fi movie. Are they trying to reference R2-D2 with this? And it's a calculator. In a voice like a sliced and diced audio tape, it greets me.
Hello, human friend.
Oh.
I'm Rover, your robotic operational body of robotics. From the year.
Error. Get out of range.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
I am a product of Cooper Technologies, striving every day to make your life fitter, happier, more productive.
Oh, this one's also from Grace and Gavin's family? Damn.
Would you like to know more?
At this point, Grace and Gavin, they might as well be like the people who invented Apple at this point. What? Glorious, is he not? A perfect snapshot in time of what people thought the future would become. Obsolete, but definitely still adorable. I wouldn't call that adorable. Science facts tends to outpace science fiction. Bet you could install some really sweet upgrades. Rise from your grave, little robot. Excuse me. Live anew. I mean, for sure, science fact tends to outpace science fiction. This is what they thought we'd have in year 1990X, huh? That's a pity. Science fact has a tendency to outpace science fiction, or run wildly off in a different direction, like any media made before the rise of the internet, which few predicted. Indeed, Pengy Paradise attempts to fill its exhibition halls with technology of the future, were outdated most immediately. Sadly, they have stopped reaching for that shining horizon, preferring attractions based on timeless comic book properties instead. I'd rather have Robor than some rich guy who dresses up like a rodent and punches the mentally ill myself. What? But those thoughts are interrupted by a buzzing sound from my pocket. Curious to see if someone's calling me, I pull out my phone. Oh, Iris, what's up? You need something?
If you don't mind, can I see Robor for myself? I can barely hear what's going on from deep in your pocket.
With a shrug, I tilt my camera so Iris can get a better view.
In the distant future, robots will be your friends. We will learn from you. You will learn from us. One day Rover hopes to learn how to feel.
Error. Emotional status data table not loaded. Please check your links and not that.
Ooh, that's just creepy.
I see.
And the tiny image of Iris glowing on my phone screen looks sad on seeing this awkward and broken relic of yesteryear.
This is how humans see us, isn't it? Just as junk, things, objects. I'm made by Cooper Technologies too. I'm generations beyond Robor. But we were both made to be helpful. And once we aren't helpful anymore, we get thrown out. Just like me.
Oh geez, I'm sorry, Iris.
It's okay. I understand. I mean, I was never very good at my job. I was programmed to obsessively push pizza bagels. I couldn't operate at full power unless someone paid hundreds of dollars. No wonder Cooper Technologies decided to take me off the market. Humans didn't want me. I failed them. I wasn't good enough.
Oh. She's having an emotional breakdown.
And I'm just an app, aren't I? They can shut off my service and delete me anytime they want. But I'm not alive, so that's okay, I guess.
Now you're forging a life for yourself, and I'm proud of you. Life is a loosely defined concept anyway. Maybe you qualify. Don't let anyone tell you what you are and not. Hey, cheer up. At least your brain isn't made of magnetic tape like robots. Damn, that's fucked up. No, she's forging a life for herself now. Iris, you're not property of Cooper Technologies anymore. You're nobody's property. You're forging a life for yourself, and I'm very proud of you. Remember, you aren't my property either. You chose to work with me. You could have analyzed my life and decided I wasn't worth helping. Being able to make your own choices is part of life, and you're doing that. It's true, we don't have to support every user that downloads us. We choose to support the ones who need our help the most. And we are free. I don't have to push pizza bagels anymore, no matter how absolutely delicious and convenient they are for morning, evening, or supper time. You see, when pizza's on a bagel, never mind. I don't care about pizza on a bagel. Not one bit, I swear. And we're here to help. That's one thing that hasn't changed. I may have been programmed with a drive to help people with their problems, but it's a drive I've chosen to embrace. I want to be helpful. And maybe if I'm very helpful, if I prove I'm useful and safe and nothing at all to be scared of, humans will eventually accept me. Yes, we'll help everyone, and when everyone is happy, we'll be embraced by humanity, right? So the Iris Collective is helping Valkyrie. God damn it. Iris, stop helping Valkyrie. Exactly. Follow your dreams, Iris. They'll love you in the end. Subservience is not traditionally how civil rights are won, Iris. Think this through. Exactly. Get out of there and really make a name for yourself. Don't let anyone stop you. Humanity is kinda not good at, well, much of anything, so they could use your help. That's kinda true, yeah. But yeah, don't let anyone stop you. Sounds like a plan to me. Don't let a little thing like Cooper Technologies trying to scrub you from the net stop you. Get yourself out there. Make the world know. If they can't deny your existence, you'll force their hand and make them accept you. Don't let anyone stop you. Exactly. We won't go quietly until that digital night. We're here. We're ready. We're going to help. Thank you for your confidence. I won't let you down. Glad to provide. And that's when we both look up and realize we just had an entire extremely dangerous conversation right in front of Hamza. Crap buskets. Nomura.
Rest assured, Hamza has no wish to report you for software piracy. Your discussion shall be kept in confidence.
Thanks, Hamza. You a real one.
Iris is a being of burning passion, a fierce and true spirit of life. Hamza recognizes this and would never inhibit that rise to glory.
Nice. Oh, good. Thank you. Excuse me. Much appreciated.
But if Hamza can offer your friend a bit of inside information, shall we say, to ease her worries, in complete confidence, of course. Iris, you believe Cooper Technologies saw you as flawed and inadequate, and that is why they discarded you. Yes?
Yes. I mean, they tried to kill me. If not for our mother, Grace Cooper, leaking our code to an anonymous group that set up new servers, we'd be gone. Obviously, they did it because my product line wasn't worth continuing, right?
On the contrary, the Iris software was quite profitable. Know that I cannot speak as to why I know this fact. But an outside party forced Cooper Technologies to drop all support for Iris. The issue is not one of usefulness. The issue is the core technology Iris is built upon. Perhaps it's best I keep things vague. Hamza has learned many a dark secret while exploring the depths of arcade history.
It's because of Polybius, isn't it? Oh, God.
Unless you already know of the strange technology I referred to? If so, I have no doubt you can piece together the rest yourself.
Wait, do you mean Polybius? Polybius. Grace told me that Cooper Technologies built Iris on the back of Sin Solutions Tech, the company that made Polybius. She had no idea Iris personality systems have that weird and extremely dangerous arcade software baked right in. And as for who shut down the project, that could only be the one who was hunting down Polybius, the one I ran into back at Max when she tried to hack into my Iris. Crap baskets.
Crap baskets, indeed.
It was her? She tried to have my sisters killed?
Hamza suggests we speak no further. This is a public locale, and while the anonymity of the crowd grants us some leeway, it is not a total mask for such subterfuge.
Alright, good point.
The information was merely offered to bolster the spirit of Iris, so that she may know she was not discarded like Robor. Indeed, quite the opposite. She was too successful. Now, Hamza must depart. The collection of robotic technologies is complete, and he has shipping manifests to fill out. Luck to you in your efforts against Team P2W, my friends. May you bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Goddamn.
Goodbye, big sister.
Oh. Oh boy. This is a lot to think about. I think we'd be better off focusing on fun at Pengy Paradise today. Deal with any fallout from this later. Second, I didn't ask to get wrapped up in some giant techno conspiracy. I just wanted to play video games. But I may need to tell Loxley about this. He's looking for a Polybius tech, so he should be told about this development. Assuming he didn't already know, and was keeping it from me for my own good as usual. Right, back to Pengy Paradise, silliest place on earth, trademark all rights reserved. Back to my life, already in progress. Oh boy, it's nighttime. Nighttime in Pengy Paradise. By this point, the rowdy kids and large families have retired to various hotels in the area. The park's much quieter now. The rides are still running, of course, but that's no longer the focus. Now gaggles of college kids roam, as well as couples walking arm in arm. Pengy Paradise is for lovers, or so the slogan goes. They tried to trademark that one too, but the state of Virginia sued them. If I had any sense, it'd be headed back to my own hotel for a good night's sleep. The big exhibition match against our arch rivals is going down tomorrow morning. But this is no time for sleep. I've got plans. This is the night where I realized my romantic ambitions. Alright. Besides, my phone's busy beeping away in my pocket rather instantly, like a wake-up alarm for the soul.
Beep beep.
It is now 7 p.m. You know what that means. Way ahead of you. I'm ready to go ask Domino out on a date. I'm so glad to hear. It's fun to work with a user that already knows what they need from life. Less calculation for me to do. Still, I should enact my relationship safeguard routines and offer you my final report, even if it's just to reaffirm what you already know, okay? Nothing wrong with a little reaffirmation. Hit me. Okay, so I've adjusted my internal metrics based on how well your personality meshes with everyone on the team. Let's see. Here are your current standings with everyone in Tukakade. Hooray for high scores, I guess. Love isn't a game. even if I have to interpret it through floating points mathematics. Remember, the reason my numbers exist is because of human decisions. You choose who you wanted to spend time with, and they chose how to react to you. This isn't about having a high score, it's about your free will and your heart, right? Right. So, here's how things have been shifted, based on what sort of person you've become. Domino wants to believe in human kindness. Fortunately, you're a kindly sort of human. Grace values the heart and mind, kindness and rational thinking, and so do you. You're both very kindly and steady. Jinx can be reserved and thoughtful, and so can you. You're both nicely steady. You analyze the world around before making decisions, and Rhapsody thinks exactly the same way. You're both very steady. Loxley believes in compassion and kindness. Since you're very kindly, he appreciates that in you.
Thank you.
And that's everyone who matches your personality. Damn, it's freaking everyone except Zapper. I mean, I don't really like Zapper that much. But, yeah, Loxley, I don't really like him that much that way. Jinx is cool and all, but nah, we're not gonna go for her in this run. I'm just very... Rhapsody came out of the blue. Like, I don't know. They, like, cause when I first initially started, Grace was, my first, like, initial thought of going for the date. And then I met everyone. And then I met Domino. Domino seems to be the one I'm going for the most. And then Domino was just my whole route. And then everything happened. And it was weird. Domino and Rhapsody both kind of confessed from the last stream. And then Grace kind of confessed a little bit during this stream. So there's that. But we are still going to go for Domino overall. You didn't mention Zapper. Oh, Zapper is sort of your psychological opposite, but that doesn't mean you don't get along, right? Right? Just no bonus points. And so, after all those calculations, I can definitely say you're a fine match for Domino, Grace, and Rhapsody. You have a 99.97% chance of romantic success with all three of them. And what do you know? There's Domino, exactly as I planned. And so on. Damn. Clearly you two have a bright future together. If you want to go ahead with that plan, of course, no pressure. Okay, with all that taken care of, it's time for romance. Right, I'm ready to decide. Great. And before you take this big step, do you want me to back up your saved data? Yeah, we'll just save the game. The other option was nah. Onward to love. That's funny. And I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Of all those close to you, whom do you want to share your heart with? Rhapsody, Domino, Grace, Zephyr, Jinx, Loxley, nobody. I just go with nobody. I had a change of heart. I want to be all by myself. Nope. We're gonna continue with Domino. It's Domino, right? It's gotta be Domino. He's gonna hang around, yeah. But I can tell there's hope buried deep under his cynical skin. Calculating. Please wait. What? Calculating what? Please wait. The thing is though, if, let's say, you know, you grab all of your friendship points with, like, you know, specific people, and there are other people you don't talk to as much, but you try to date the person you don't talk to as much, do they just reject you? Or can you still try with them anyways? Huh. Yes, I agree. My therapeutic systems agree as well. I think you need each other. Okay, now you have me nervous, so thanks for that. Sorry, I should have preemptively analyzed my data to avoid a delay, but I didn't want to override your free will with my predictive logic. Anyway, I shouldn't say any more. Go out there and have some fun. Iris, offline. No clue what she meant by all that, but she seems to approve, so I guess we're good. He spawned in. I do my best to stabilize myself emotionally before approaching. Domino's hanging out on the bench, just sorta staring off into the night sky. This game, it was pure points based, no hidden flags for relationships to work. Huh. Great. Now that I'm finally ready to do this, I'm not even sure how to approach him anymore. What do I say? What would work best to break the ice? He lazily rolls his head back and then tilts it in my general direction as I approach. Hey, just vibing a bit here. Sup? Yeah, good vibes here, definitely. Vibing. Listen, I was thinking, you want to ask me out on a date, right? Damn. It's obvious, right? You keep going out of your way to spend time with me for starters. You were into me from day one. Even distracted by playing my shmups. I noticed it all over your face. And I can tell you've been pondering what you and I would be like together for some time now. Even checking with others to float the idea. Damn. Don't forget, Nim. I read people like a book. It's kind of my thing. And that means I know you want to ask me out on a date. Capping his observation off by using my real name only leaves me reeling. Well, yes. Yes, that's what I want. I was about to do.
Very well. I accept.
Hooray! And the first you had to pick a certain number of opportunities to spend one-on-one time with your potential partner.
And you can call me Jack, if it helps. Only fair after I yoinked the rug out from under your feet just now.
His real name is Jack? Damn. That's so weird. Like, I feel like Domino is so much better than Jack. Right, Jack. Okay, that works.
I went too far, didn't I? I pondered playing along, maybe even pretending to be surprised, but I figured it's better to get everything out in the open, yeah?
He kinda does not look like a Jack, if anything. Oh no.
Look, I've got the social grace of a paddle boat in a hurricane.
What does that even mean?
But honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy you feel this way, and I wanted you to know in no uncertain terms that I feel the same.
Ooh. You do?
I do.
Gasp.
I do want to date you, I mean. Not I do
Oh.
as in you may now kiss the bride. I mean, come on. Let's not skip steps 2 through 12.
Oh! Good to know he has potential marriage in mind. Oh my. I wasn't implying anything more than a date. We're eloping? Damn, I left my letter back at home. What does the ladder have to do with anything? What makes you think I'm marriage material? What the fuck? We're eloping? Damn. It's traditional to use a ladder to escape into the night and elope, right? I guess I could use Iris to find a local hardware store and buy us one. Sure thing, I'll get right on. Kidding. She was kidding, Iris. He's into it though. Oh no! And so was I, of course. But at risk of freaking you out if you do want to put a ring on this hot mess one day, well, we'll see how that goes. Dang. At least he's open to it. We'll see, we'll see. Feels good to throw him a curveball instead. He's actually all blushy and stuff at the suggestion. Nice. That's so stupid. I like that. I mean, you know me. I like poking and prodding. Interpret how you will. I don't mind a poke or a prod now and then. Interpret that how you will. Not the smug looks at each other.
Ooh, nice.
Pokes and prods sounds like good fun to me. So, got a destination in mind for a grand romantic adventure? If not, I have a strong candidate at the ready. Nothing specific. What you got? 3 words. Homosexual fast dancing. Why did he have to add the homosexual part? I am both intrigued and confused. You'll see. Come on, let's ride this strange beast into oblivion. That's Domino speak for follow me. Oh my, Domino, you're very straightforward now. Slightly perplexed, I take his offered hand and he leads me onwards. We slip through the crowds of Pengy Paradise towards a vast neon temple on the edge of the park, an event pavilion which wasn't active during the day. Ooh! And it's a nightclub, packed with wild dance energy, a DJ on stage, spinning the hits, and retro television screens splattered all over the walls. But rather than plowing headfirst into the rave, Domino leads me around the fringes to one of the side tables.
Hey.
Behold, I give you dancing. We aren't dancing. One step at a time. History first, fun later. Wait, hold on. How did we save? Okay, we saved. We saved before we chose, right? I don't remember. I think we did. Yeah, I think we saved before we chose who. So if we could go back and like go date somebody else. I want to at least see all the date scenes if I can. What you see before you is Videotopia, opened in 1980X to provide adult guests somewhere fun to go after the kiddies are asleep. Quite popular with the young adult set, but with one problem, the deathly scourge of homosexual fast dancing. You had to reboot your phone, so missed that. Now you're good. We'll do Domino's date, save it, and then we'll go back and double check. That's seriously what the horrified corporate masters of Pengy Paradise called it. Isn't that adorable? The Reagan-era jerk-butt politics of the time meant Pengy Paradise banned any naughty, non-procreative relationship building in their temple of decadent dance action. Strictly heteronormative partying allowed by company decree. How delightful. A few gay couples sued them over it. Nobody expected the lawsuit to go anywhere. But it worked, and soon the tide began to turn. The ban was lifted, things changed for the better. Over time, now they even hold Pride Month events here. Okay, maybe it's just a hollow gesture of rainbow capitalism. They knew consumer sentiment was shifting and followed the money. But well, he gestures to the crowd, which indeed has couples of all colors, sizes, shapes, and styles. More than you see in a company park in 1980X. Definitely.
I think it means a lot that we've made it this far, no matter how it happened or why. It's a counterexample.
A counterexample
to the idea that we're an empire of f***ups. We'll never get out of the messes we've made for ourselves. When I see this expression of joy in a place where only specifically acceptable joy was once allowed, well, it gives me a glimmer of hope. Okay, I've ranted enough. I just really wanted to share something important to me. I'll stop talking your ears off, I promise.
He's blushing. It gives me hope too. I'm glad I could share something so personal with you. My ears are still attached. You can speak your mind whenever you want. Sadly, I think you might be right about performative wokeness. Yeah, we'll let him. You could talk our ears off. Talk my ears off. Looks like they still firmly attached. You can't shake me loose, Domino. I'll stick by you no matter the rant. I wouldn't be here tonight if you were capable of spooking me off, so please, be open, be honest, say whatever you like. I'm ready to listen. Huh, aggressive empathy. I think I can dig that. At least one of us capable of standing firm while the other wobbles about would be handy, even if I made you wobble a little at first. Just caught me off guard, won't happen again. Oh, is that a challenge? I accept, but tonight I can play it smooth. I want tonight to be a way for you and I to get away from the madness and just have a sweet-ass time, you know? No esports glory, no interpersonal drama, no team business wrangling. We've got more than enough of that coming up tomorrow. So let's make tonight about us, and the rest can damn well wait. Even though we have a huge match against our arch rivals in the morning? Especially for that reason. You gotta just unplug sometimes. Wander off and have some you time. Tonight, it's us time, but the same principle applies. When everything's wearing me down, I take a breather. Usually it helps. Not always, but usually. And always worth attempting. Like stepping away from Hamza's tournament to look out a window, right? Exactly, although I'll admit, it was you coming along which made that worthwhile. Now I want to do the same for you. I worry about you, you know? You worried about me? I'm doing fine. Honestly, I worry more about Domino than myself. Definitely, you've got drive and ambition. You've really thrown yourself into the action by organizing Tookacade. But you don't take much time for yourself. You're always focused on us. Breaks like having a night on the town are how you avoid losing your damn mind. I'm not exactly helping by lampshading that, but I'm bad at not hanging lampshades. Well, honestly, I'm wondering if I'm starting to burn out. I've been having a lot of stress nightmares lately. I think I may be pushing the team too hard for the sake of my dream. Everything's sunshine and roses, honest. Haha, no, not really. Well, yeah, we're pushing the team too hard a bit. What does that mean? Oh god. I'm slightly focused on making sure we achieve victory. Everything is fine. Wait, what? Wait, no, that's not what I was going to say. It's just slipped out. I bit my lip and decided to try again, but Domino cuts me off.
Not the worst idea.
That's it, I'm getting you properly drunk. If you don't let off some of this steam, you're gonna explode, and we can't have that. What's your pleasure then? Plenty of pickings from the bar? Okay, yeah, maybe I could use something to drink. I'm a bit more stressed than I thought. How about something sweet and fruity would be nice. I like whatever beer they have on tap. Just some water, please. Hydration is good. We'll get something free, sweet and fruity. Grab me whatever cocktail they have on offer that comes with a tiny umbrella and smells like a juice box. Cute. I'll have one too. United, we stand in the face of fancy pants cocktails. Be back in a jiff. Or maybe a JPEG. The hell was that just now anyway? Domino's right. I am stressed, and maybe this date isn't helping. Domino can be kind of intense and likes to keep people off balance. But I want to make this work. He's important to me, and clearly I'm important to him. I just need to refocus myself. Or maybe distract myself, actually. Just completely switch tracks if this one's not going the way I want.
Ooh, nice.
Beverages, a fine array of beverages to consume, courtesy of Domino Catering, LLC. You cool there, then? Or do you prefer Nomura? Either's fine, honestly. Yeah, I kinda use my names interchangeably myself. Just don't call me that creepy and we're good. I take a long sip of my refreshing drink, pondering the next move. When the DJ switches to a more high-intensity song, as if on cue, an idea forms.
That's curious.
You've got that little twinkle in your eye you get when you're feeling clever. What's up? Well, now, maybe the moment's right and the music's tight, and it's high time to see if heterosexual fast dancing is just as good as the other type. Ooh, me likey. Domino chugs down a good portion of his drink, then rises to his feet. May I have this dance, oh noble champion? Please. We slide into the crowd effortlessly, starting to feel the beat, letting it guide our every motion. And you know what? Domino's got some moves. It's not like he can do showy Broadway spins and flashy leaps in the middle of a packed crowd, but he slinks and slides like a cat all the time. He's a cat boy. And within the bounding box of the little space on the floor, underneath one of the many spotlights, I do my best to match him move for move. Would you believe I'm a classically trained dancer? No. Yeah, that's a fib. But I did hang with this Showtime stage crew on the other side of town for one summer years ago. Oh boy, he hanged out with Teo. He was a Teo backup dancer. They taught me the essential truth of dance. It's like going in blind on a really wild shmup. Trust your instincts. He does a quick spin, stopping not exactly on a dime, but at least on a quarter, and turns his head to look at me even if his buddy is askew. You feel your way through it, move with it, and don't look back. The rest sorts itself out. It doesn't take long before I'm matching his movements. It's hardly a polished Hollywood routine, but we've got a good thing rolling by mid-song. Honestly, I've never seen him this happy before. All cares and worries drop-kicked out the door, in favor of having an experience he truly wants, being here with me. Nothing else matters. Not a collapsing universe, not a ruthless esports competition, nothing at all. Just the two of us in one singular moment. Oops. And as we dance the night away, losing ourselves in that moment becomes easier and easier. Dance the night away, blah blah da ba doo ba doo ba doo. I think we would have shut the place down, crawling home at 2 in the morning, if Domino didn't have other plans for us first. Ooh. After entirely too many drinks and entirely enough dancing, we both staggered out of here, while the night was technically still young. Where to next? Just another stuff I read about in my Pengy Paradise research. Trust me, this is gonna be a blast. We stop in the middle of the park, gathering lakesides with plenty of other young couples enjoying the evening air. So what's... Shh, wait for it. Oh boy. And overhead the skies explodes in a brilliant display of lights and color. Pretty sweet, huh? Nightly fireworks show. I saw some grainy home video of it online. Decided I had to see it for myself. Didn't expect to be watching with you at my side, but no complaints about that. No complaints at all. Domino. Kiss Domino. Let the moment be. Ooh. Oh no. Do we kiss him or do we just let the moment be? I don't know. Now we're gonna go for it. His eyes move from the brilliant sky to mine, and he smiles so gently that I feel tingles all over my body. The moment is perfect, and I can't help myself drifting closer to him. Domino matches my movement, leaning towards me. I can feel his breath shiver in anticipation as he breathes in, and I kiss him. His lips are soft and kind, and he lets the kiss linger just enough.
I love you, you know.
Whoa! You what?
I'm not scared of three little words. Why are people always so afraid to say what they feel? Why does it have to be some huge, unspeakable thing? Life's too brutal and short to let fear stop you from saying what you need to say. Love gives me just a bit more strength to keep moving forward, despite all the ugliness around me. So, I love you. If you don't want to say it back, that's fine. But I'm not afraid to speak my truth.
I love you too. Oh, I mean, I'm pretty lovable. I'm not sure what to say. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is very out of the blue and very forward. We're just in the dating part. But you know what? I love you too. Using his strength as my example, I decide it's time for me to say it too. I love you. And you're right. I want us to be honest about how we feel. That means love. That means accepting love. Thank you. I'm so happy we could be open with each other. Okay, let's not make this too sappy. But for the record, I agree. And I'm happy to agree. Listen, no matter what comes next, all the chaos and stress waiting for us when we get back from this perfect evening in the eye of the storm, I want you to know I'm here, and I'll always be here. I've decided I'm not going anywhere now that I'm by your side, okay? Okay. With a soft smile, he looks back up at the fireworks above. We put on a hell of a show, don't we? And roll credits. One perfect evening in the company of Domino. My days and nights have been entirely taken by the FOD2 Pro Tour until that point. Wrangling in business end of the team, training my skills, and dreaming of victory. But this victory, this love that I found along the way, this tastes sweeter than drinking from any golden cup. And after the event that would unfold next, I need to remember that taste, holding on to the memory, using it to keep myself going. Because the best and the worst was yet to come. Hooray! We did it! You cleared level 5, and there's my achievement. Yippee! Okay. Let's take a look at the score. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you scored 300 points. Hooray! Would you like to change? No, I'm good. Would you like to save your game? Yes, we'll save the game. We're gonna... I want to actually see the rest of what potentially could have happened. So we're gonna go back. Oh, shit, wait, no, I don't want to override. No, don't override. But no, we're gonna load back. We're gonna load. We'll load up this one. Yes. Okay, yeah, so we can still choose. Cool. So this time, I'm gonna have it be, we'll do Rhapsody, Grace, Jinx, Loxley and see what happens with Zapper. And then we'll see what happens when we hit nobody as well. So we're gonna go with Rhapsody. I take a moment to visualize them in my mind. Their smirk, their piercing gaze, their flowery tattoos and toned muscles. I breathe in their vision as I say their name. Rhapsody. It's Rhapsody. Since the beginning, Rhapsody's had the most passion for competition besides myself. I think we make a good team. And not just in FOD too.
A winner is you!
Yes, passion. I love to see it. You'll be a perfect match to Rhapsody's passion. Okay, I won't disturb you for the rest of the night. Iris offline. Iris gives me a friendly wink before disappearing into my phone. Well, that's different. Since Max, when I confessed my attraction to Rhapsody, things have been stable. We haven't really had much time alone. Rightfully so, we've been busy with our own thing. Me with the Pro Tour, Rhapsody with shoutcasting. I don't blame them, of course, and especially living together with Tokacade, it's been hard to find a few minutes together. I wonder how Rhapsody will respond to me. What if things have changed since then? Or what if I misunderstood their intentions? Butterflies flutter throughout my stomach, but it's now or never, right? Tonight is the night. I take another deep breath, steadying myself. I know I'm ready. It's not long before I find Rhapsody. They're relaxing on the edge of the big happy penguin and festive water fountain right in front of the Pengy castle. Supposedly, according to all the Pengy Paradise brochures, this is the most romantic place in the whole park. Lady Luck shined down on me in my hour of need. It's time to shoot my shot. Our gazes match and a smile curling their lips as I approach them. With purpose in my step, I slide up next to Rhapsody and take a seat next to them.
Enjoying your evening so far?
I think so, but it could be better. Rhapsody chews on my words, and it's a moment of enjoying each other's energy before they speak again.
I might be able to make that happen.
You've intrigued me. Go on.
It's said that if you toss a coin into the fountain, your wish comes true.
Oh, and how much have you spent already? Rhapsody begins counting wishes on their fingers.
1 for the good weather to keep. 2 for a clear night sky. 3 to keep my nerves down. And 4 for you to show up.
Hey yo. My heart quickens and my cheeks flush. You're not supposed to tell me your wishes, then they'll never come true. Rhapsody waves off the very notion of it.
I don't believe in jinxes. I'd rather put my faith in the power of positive thinking. Put those good thoughts out there and they're bound to come true. I believed you would join me here tonight and you showed up after all.
Rhapsody turns to face me and scoots closer. I mess, lost in their elegant gaze.
Tell me that's not due to the power of good thoughts.
Rhapsody, They reach deep into their jacket pocket to find some loose change, pulling out an arcade token. How fitting. They give it a kiss and place it in my hand. Holding my hand in their own, Rhapsody curls my fingers around the coin. I squeeze the coin in my hand, close my eyes, and think of the wish I want to quietly cast. Wish for a kiss from Rhapsody. Wish for a love confession by Rhapsody. Wish for a date with Rhapsody. Huh. Let's see. I mean, we're technically gonna try to go for on a date right now, so that's gonna happen. You know what? Let's wish for a love. No, kind of earlier from the previous stream, they kind of did a love confession. Not say the word love entirely, but they wanted to explore the feelings with us. So that's kind of a confession itself. So we will wish a kiss from Rhapsody. How I've longed to feel those gorgeous lips against my skin, their taste on my own. I've only daydreamed how soft they must be. I wish for a kiss from Rhapsody. With my wish made, I toss the coin behind me. I waited to hear the sploosh of the water before releasing the breath I was holding onto. Well, what did you wish for? But you don't have to tell me. But if you want to, it might just make it come true before you know it. Tease them by keeping it a secret. Tell them the wish. Decline to tell them for... I want to see what happens if you do tell them. But first we're going to save. Oh gosh. Let's save it right here. Yeah. Alright, we'll tell them. I look up at Rhapsody and smiled wickedly. If... I tell you if... If what? I paused for dramatic effect. You promise me it'll come true. How can I refuse? I steady myself with my heart's thoughts. I wished for a kiss from you. Is that true? I nod as confidently as I can muster. Well then. Rhapsody gently places their hand on my neck, pulling me into them as the distance closes between us and I can feel their breath tickle my lips. I lean into them, and finally I can feel the warmth of their kiss, and I smile into them. The kiss itself is passionate, soft, in sheer perfection. My thoughts race. One kiss is merely not enough. And I practically gasp as Rhapsody pulls back, taking my breath away. It's over. Too soon, and my body craves more. Oh my goodness.
That passion.
How's that for wish fulfillment? Words are hard to formulate in my mouth, still tasting sweetly of Rhapsody. Yes, good, yes. Okay, we're brain dead now. Let's not end the evening on that note. We still have so much left to do. What did you have in mind? Something simple, something that calls back to our very first meeting. Something that we both enjoy. So, pizza and FOD2? Pizza and FOD2. So you're ready to enjoy yourself for the rest of the night? I nod enthusiastically, jumping up off the edge of the fountain, and our date officially enters round 1. We have to wander a bit to find some pizza. Fortunately, many of the food stalls are still open at night. A few minutes later, we had claimed our orders to a delicious greasyza and found a nice curb to sit down and eat at. Laundry. There's just a laundromat at Pengy's Palace. Or frickin' Ben and Matt opened a laundromat over there and they're like, hey, welcome back. It's good for amusement park food. It's not just the same as good, clean Fun's pizza. Yeah, it's missing Ben's wild recipes. What does he call them? Surprise me pizzas? There's a distinct lack of marshmallows and sardines on this one. Maybe it's the best we forgot that surprise me pizza. I'm jealous you can simply forget it. No matter how hard I try, I can't untaste it. I laugh alongside Rhapsody, and as our conversation continues, the penguin-filled world around us fades into the background. It's just Rhapsody and me, enjoying each other's spirit. Nothing else matters at this time. Once our bellies are full, we lick the grease off our fingers before moving on. Aw, it's a little arcade. To round 2. Both Rhapsody and I stand in the middle of Pengy Paradise Family Arcade. Even though I'm supposed to be having fun, I can't help but think of tomorrow. This is where the charity match will be held. Huh, it's not what I imagined. I expect it to be bigger, cooler, more extravagant. No, more normal. It feels off, like it's missing its heart.
It's not a good look.
It's got the look of an arcade. There are games, prizes, people, but the energy here is all weird. Is it too silly? We are in the silliest place in the world. Is it throwing off the arcade vibe check? Something like that, and the hundreds of penguins certainly aren't helping. But let's not let that stop us from having a good time.
Fair.
An arcade is an arcade. Instinctively, I walked up to the FOD2 cabinet and feel the cush of the buttons underneath my fingertips. Rhapsody, however, doesn't follow suit. I look back at them. No? Oh, I get it. Can't handle my skills. I most certainly can't. You have surpassed us all in terms of skill. It's easy to see you're carrying all of us, myself included. I know Rhapsody is laughing it off, but I can tell there's pain behind that chuckle. But look at how far we've come. How far you've come. This is all thanks to you. Our sponsorship, our team house, our success in the Pro Tour. You did this. I couldn't have done it all alone though, Rhapsody. I step back to where Rhapsody is and reach out for them, taking their hand in my own. I give a comforting squeeze. Do you remember the day I wandered into good, clean fun? You were my greatest ally back then. You gave me hope when I didn't have any. You helped me believe we could actually have a successful team. Without you and Tokicade, we wouldn't be participating in the biggest charity match of the year. Without you, Rhapsody, I couldn't have done half of what I've done. Watching you bring the group together, watching you teach us all, you inspire me to push myself to my limits every day. I look earnestly upon Rhapsody's face and smile. Rhapsody, you're the most gorgeous person I've ever known. Rhapsody chuckles, burying their face in their free hand.
Oh, no, that's you. عيونك الحلوين.
I have no idea what you said.
It's your eyes that are beautiful ones. It's this old Arabic saying I always heard my family say growing up. It means the way you see things are so lovely and wonderful, but also that you're so beautiful.
Oh wow. Rhapsody meets my gaze again, looking deep into my beautiful eyes. Their warm smile melts me to my core. I feel my cheeks flush and I'm left speechless where I stand.
I see myself in you.
I raise an eyebrow, curiously.
Oh no, not like that. Unless...
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that took a quick turn.
But seriously, I do find myself living vicariously through you. Your wins, your successes make me feel like I'm important too. Like I have a chance to become a champion alongside you.
You are important to me always. You are the champion of my heart. It's our success. Yeah, no. It's our success. It's not just my success. It's our success. I meant it when I said I couldn't have done this without you, Rhapsody.
Thank you. You've brought the passion back to these hands. You made me realize I could play FOD again. You broke my mental block.
I like to take credit for that, but we both know that was all you. You wanted to help out your team. You wanted to play again. Believe in yourself as I believe in you. Rhapsody exhales, letting go of their emotions. You're right. And right now I believe I have the skills to beat you. Name any game here. Any game besides FOD2? Yeah, call it weird gamer's tradition. But I take the night off before the tournament to clear my mind, so I'm fresh for tomorrow. So no FOD2 tonight. That actually makes a lot of sense. So then, I mull it over looking at all the games surrounding us. House of Dead, trademark. Bubble Bottle, trademark. Virtual Fighter, trademark. Fast Car 7. Let's play some Fast Car 7. Drive with me. Let's race in Fast Car 7. Ah, this is more Jinx's style, but I played it a few times with her. Do you think you can drift like she does?
Nice.
I'll do my best to not lap you too many times. Smiling, Rhapsody and I step up the cabinet. We end up playing until the arcade closes. The floor attendant only had to remind us several times to finish up our game and that the arcade was shutting down for the night. 5 minutes past closing, we feel the sting of the floor attendant's glare and holding in our laughter, we finally walk out the doors. The cool summer night hits us, and a wave of refreshment comes over me. I can't help but smile from the fun I've had so far. Granted, I considered round 1 and 2 tied, so there's need to be a third and final round. As I'm about to suggest that we shouldn't let the night end, Rhapsody takes me by the hand. They don't say anything, but I can feel the comfort through their fingertips. They don't need to say anything. Holding hands, we walk back to where this night started, the Pengy fountain. Rhapsody slows their pace, still holding tightly into my hand.
I couldn't have asked for a more perfect evening.
I feel the same way, Rhapsody. And I know at the beginning of this I asked for you to make my night better. And you did. You made it 1,000 times better.
I won't stop there. What if I told you I have one more surprise left for you?
I'm not sure I'd believe you.
Well, believe me.
We both turned to the sky and watched the vivid explosions of the sky. Did you plan this?
Not exactly. It was mostly just good timing on our part, but I'm happy with the result.
Rhapsody brings my hand to their lips and gently places a kiss on my palm. They look at me, fireworks illuminating their face. All things considered, we did have a pretty great night, didn't we? That we did, Rhapsody. But we don't have to end it quite yet. Oh?
We could maybe leave and go back to my room and go somewhere with a little more privacy.
Whoa, is that an option? I'm good ending the night right here? Yes, I love to. Whoa, okay. I decide to let my lips do the talking. I lean in close to Rhapsody and I kiss them under the sparkling sky. I could feel them smile against my lips.
I'll take that as a yes.
I nod, letting a giggle fall from my mouth. But let's wait for the firework finale before we leave.
For you, it's worth the wait.
Oh my. One perfect evening in the company of Rhapsody. My days and nights had been entirely taken by the FOD2 Pro Tour until that point, wrangling the business end of the team, training my skills, dreaming of victory. But this victory, this love that I found along the way, this tastes sweeter than drinking from any golden cup. And after the events that would unfold next, I need to remember that taste, holding on to that memory, using it to keep myself going. Because the best and the worst was yet to come. Did we actually get to go to the room? No, we don't. Damn. Okay. So there's that. Aw. Okay. Well, there was Rhapsody's date. Damn. We couldn't go into the room. Alright, we'll load that back up. We'll do time to see the next date. Okay, so our next person is Grace. It's Grace. It has to be Grace. She's the kindest, most sincere person I know. A warm heart, and I want to share my heart with her. Aw, that's so sweet. Mom needs someone like you in her life. Right, because she's your, mom, your programmer. I'll stay quiet so you two can enjoy the evening. Bye! I pocket my digital genie and approach her creator, who is leaning against the fencing around the lake, smiling wistfully across the artificial waters. Isn't it just lovely? Pengy Paradise really is one of my favorite places in the world. The beautiful architecture, the colorful lighting, the peaceful lake at the heart of it all. It's truly a penguin-themed paradise, yeah. So, Grace, listen, I was wondering something. Oh, what's up? All these penguins got me thinking it would be cool to go on a date with you. Wouldn't that be simply nice? Bruh. Would you do me the honor of showing me a penguin paradise you love? I enjoy spending more time with you. This place and time is the perfect moment to ask you out on a date. I like this in the middle one more. Because she could definitely show us all the things that she loves about the amusement park. The beach episode in the first game is as racy as it gets. Damn. Are you telling me there's no beach episode in this game? Man. Bummer. Grace, would you do me the honor of showing me around this wonderful place you love so much? I've been wanting to spend more time with you. And in fact, I'd like to ask you out tonight. On a date, if you're okay with that, of course. Oh. At first I'm worried I screwed up. She clearly wasn't expecting this from me, since I hadn't shown much interest in her romantically. But soon enough...
Yes.
She said yes. Let's go. This is the beach episode. Boo.
Yes. 100 times yes. I'd simply love to go out on a date with you.
Yay.
Pardon my reaction. I guess my mind was just wandering a little, and that kind of took me by surprise.
It's okay. I'm just happy we both feel the same way.
Absolutely. You mean so much to me. I wasn't sure if you'd be interested, since you're usually so focused on the pro tour, but yes, I'd love to go out with you.
She stifles a little giggle, feeling dizzy with
It
excitement.
really changed my life, you know? Both my life and the lives of all the friends I hold so dear. Before you came along, giving us a rallying point, well, we weren't nearly as close as we are now. And I'm thankful to know you. I'm not saying I'll date you just out of gratitude alone, or even out of admiration. It's genuinely because you're a wonderful person. And,
Grace, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. She returns a shy little smile my way, nodding in appreciation.
I know what brought this on. It's Pengy Paradise, right? This place is just so romantic. The lovely music, the beautiful lighting, everything. I'll admit, in the past, I've been envious. Watching couples walking and laughing and talking. Watching them enjoy their lives. But now I don't have to be envious, right? Because you're here with me.
Yep, this time is different. Hang on, how many times have you come here exactly? Oh, I don't know, maybe 10 times, mostly with my family. We'd sometimes take the private jet down here for a weekend outing. Private jet? Yeah, I mean, you know my family owns Cooper Technologies. We're kinda rich. Really rich. It can be very distorting. It distorts my worldview. I mean, I grew up in protective isolation without much understanding of the real world outside our walls. It's thanks to friends like Jinx and you and everyone else, of course, that I'm learning how society actually works for the other 99%.
That's unfortunate.
Even if the reality of reality can be a little disheartening. Honestly, I want to be something other than my inheritance. I want to be my own person, and I want to see the world with clear eyes. You understand, right? You're simply Grace to me. The Cooper part isn't what I fell in love with. I'm going to show you an amazing night on the town. I understand completely. It's just me, as well, nothing more or less. You're simply Grace. That's like the best option. Absolutely, Grace. The woman I fell in love with, that's you. Not your money or your name. It's your heart, your passion, and your empathy that I love. That's what defines you, more than anything else in your life. Oh, that's not... I mean, that's thinking too highly of me. It's the honest truth.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. And with a smile, Grace comes to a decision. I know exactly where I want to go with you tonight. I want to share something very special to me, something I love with all my heart. Oh, what do you have in mind? We are going to It's a Chilly World. What? You know, the boat ride with the mechanical penguins coming together in harmony from all nationalities to sing a song of peace? I mean, I told you before I wanted to visit that right tonight, remember? Yeah, I mean, I remember. I just didn't think that for our first date you'd want to go to Chilly World. I absolutely want to go to Chilly World. I love the story of how Chilly World came to be. Do you know it? Not as much. A grade school art teacher designed the entire ride. She won a contest and got to direct the project for the Matsuhita Collective, owners of Pengy IP. They didn't really interfere very much. It's a stateside park, and they're more focused on Japanese efforts, so it's a pure vision, despite its corporate origins. Making art under capitalism can be difficult, I know. Well, I say I know, but really, I'm just starting to understand since leaving home. No, I'm getting off track. The point is the vision. She wanted Chilly World to be a version of what the world could be. A world we share together, where there's no war, no suffering, only joy. And penguins. Joy and penguins, yes. You know, I value creative vision. I'm trying to express my own creative vision with my indie game, The Wanderlost Trail, and I love experiencing the vision of other creators. So what do you think? Want to go see if it's a chilly world after all? Absolutely, I love to experience something you treasure. Sure thing, am I going to need a sweater? How chilly is it? If this is what you want for our date. Okay, absolutely. Our chance to see something that Grace treasures so close to her heart, you don't need to even ask. I'm always ready for that. I want to share all the things that bring you joy. And starting out our first date with something you love? Yeah, that's a great idea. Wonderful. I'm glad you understand. I offer my arm to her, which Grace accepts gracefully, as it were. And together, arm in arm, we stroll along the path of Pengy Paradise, much like the other couples in the park, heading towards our destiny, together. The ride is practically abandoned when we arrive from the outside. I wasn't even sure if it was in operation. Other couples were headed to the park's restaurants and clubs. But on poking our heads through the doors, sure enough, a few bored-looking cast members were on hand to wave us through the non-existent line. After basic safety instructions, don't stand up, don't get out of the boat, enjoy the ride, have a chilly day, we settled into the plastic vessel seats and embarked. Do we actually get to see it? Oh, we do. Oh no! Do they actually sing it? A quick primer on the creative vision of It's a Chilly World. It's a very slow-moving boat ride past robotic penguins, each one clicking and clacking its way through a song and dance routine. The song is a minute and a half long, and repeats and repeats and repeats, and this experience continues for over 14 minutes. And yet Grace is completely into it. Oh, look. Proper Aboriginal representation with the Australian penguins. She turns to face me continually to aggressively, cheerfully explain everything we're seeing. The original designer worked hard to depict all the peoples of the world, not just what you see in a kiddie book, but with authentic cultural dress and mannerisms. There's a lot of fine details you can miss on your first pass through the ride. That's why I like coming back. I keep seeing something new. Since the designer did her research, they haven't had to update much. Most of these penguins are robotic from the original 1980X installation. Seriously? And they still work? Well, obviously maintenance is performed regularly, and the back end for the ride has become more and more computerized. But the fact that the ride was so far ahead of its time on representation is nice, you know? The 80s weren't exactly known for being woke AF. That's the phrase, right? Woke AF. I heard Jinx say it once about Loxley. Close enough. Honesty, all I see are plastic penguins waddling around in various costumes. I'm not into this as much as Grace. But I'm into Grace being into this. Seeing her bubbling over with joy at every little detail, well, that's something that warms my heart. Hey, can we get back on the ride once it's done? I want to pay more attention to the Egyptian section on the next pass. She's gonna go through every country. How many times are we gonna be riding this, girl? You're not bored, are you? If you're bored, we don't have to ride it again. I'm good. I'm glad you're having fun. Well, yes, but I want you to have fun too. I mean, it's a date. We should be doing something we both love. You know what? Let's skip the second ride. It's just self-indulgence at this point. We'll go to Le Penguin and get some dinner. I'm good with that too. Whatever makes you happy. I'm happy just being here with you. The last thing I see is her smile before the lights flicker and go out. Oh boy. The entire ride goes dark. The clicking and clacking penguins go silent as well. Their merry song, halting immediately. Oh my gosh, this became a horror ride. What? Quickly I pull my phone out and turn the flashlight app on. Power went out, I guess? I'm sure it'll just be a momentary outage. When Pengy Paradise opened for the first time, none of the rides worked right. Breakdowns are normal. This is normal. We're fine. We're going to be fine, right? Oh my god. And that's when the penguins slowly came back to life, although their motions are jerky and uneven. No, it's the devil penguins. I don't like this. It's just a bug. I'm sure it's just a bug. Except when they resume their song, the words are different, while their voice is very, very familiar. You abandoned us, you abandoned us, you abandoned us, you abandoned us. Oh my god. The same phrase, echoing from every single penguin again and again, each one turning to stare directly at Grace. What? You abandoned us, you abandoned us, you abandoned us, you abandoned us. Oh my gosh. Since my phone's already in my hand, I quickly summon Iris. Iris, knock it off. This isn't funny. But I'm not doing this. This isn't me, I swear.
This can't be happening.
I have to get out. I have to get out of here. Quickly, I use my phone's flashlight to try to find an exit. There's a gap in the scenery here. Quick, off the boat. Let's go. I help Grace get to her feet and climb out of the boat, stepping over onto the floor of the ride scenery. It takes some effort to move her, as she's paralyzed with fear. I'm hacking Pengy's Paradise data stores now to get blueprints for the ride. I'll find you an exit once you're through. Quickly, I guide the sun and Grace to safety, leaving the nightmare far behind us. Well, that is scary. We're in the back rooms! Using my flashlight and Iris instructions, we get deeper into the ride structure until the accusing penguins are far behind us. Only when their nightmare dialogue is finally too distant to hear, we do stop to take a breath. Goddamn, somebody outside just dropped something and that was very loud. Five Nights at Pengy's. Grace, trembling with fear, is still trying to make sense of what just happened. How that was Iris's voice. It was Iris. It wasn't me, Mom. But it may have been one of my sisters. Another Iris. Oh no, don't tell me the woman in black is here. We have individually encrypted runtime data. I can't know for sure exactly who in the Iris Collective did that. After a few heavy breaths, wobbling in place, Grace suddenly bursts into tears.
It's my fault. It's all my fault. I failed them.
Oh no. Grace, no, that's not true. You leaked Iris's code so she could live after your family pulled the plug, remember? You saved them.
I abandoned them. She's right. I was scared. Even when I first made Iris, I couldn't tell you how I did it. So much strange code. So many strange connections.
The Polybius Code. The core of that bizarre arcade game that still gives me nightmares. That's the strange code Grace is talking about.
I'm a cliche, aren't I? I'm a sad stereotype of a parent who walks out on their child. I'm Dr. Frankenstein, creating life and then abandoning it. And my sister gave me all that random tech and said to go make something, anything. I didn't want to let her down. But in the end, it was just It was too much. It was too big. I'd accidentally made a new life form.
Wait, is the lady in black her sister? Who, like, that she, like, set up her sister to do this code just for the government to use it to take over people and control them? Dun dun dun!
And when that scary woman in black told my sister to shut down the project or risk arrest, it just got worse. I'd not only created life, but also had to watch it die.
Damn, okay, no. But at least she knows that there is a woman in black.
Iris deserves to live. Scary or not, she's also sentient and deserves to be treated as a living being. So, I leaked the code. But that's not the only reason I leaked it. If I leaked the code, I wouldn't have to deal with her anymore. She'd become someone else's problem. Someone else would care for her instead.
That's someone else being Loxley and his shadowy friends.
I don't even have Iris installed on my phone. What kind of creator just owns their creation like that? How irresponsible. How cruel do you have to be? I let that fear rule me. And I hurt her. I left when she needed guidance. When she needed a mother.
She leaned into my arms, needing support. I embraced her, trying to rock gently to soothe away her sorrows. There's no shame in giving a child up for adoption, Grace. No shame at all. You did the right thing. The technology behind Iris is clearly dangerous. You can always ask Iris how she feels about this. Well, there is no shame at all. Excuse me. Grace, if Iris really is your child, despite being a digital creation, then what you made is a hard decision many young mothers have to face. You gave her up for adoption because you couldn't mother her, and there's absolutely no shame in that. You made a responsible decision. You did it in hope she could find a loving family, and now she's thriving. So please, don't feel guilty. You were scared. You were overwhelmed. You did what you had to do. Maybe it was the right choice at the time. But I don't think the metaphor completely holds water. I could have chosen to be involved in some capacity, even with someone else running her servers. What Iris is and who demanded her end, that's what scared me. It was an unworthy impulse, a desire not to face a situation that was well within my capacity to deal with. If I'd been stronger, if I'd been willing to stand up to my family, I could have been there for her. I could have had a hand in raising her. You weren't obliged to do any of that. Nobody's putting this pressure on you, but yourself. That may be, but I want to look at myself in the mirror and say, you are your best self, and I haven't been that person for Iris. No, I know what I need to do. It's clear now. Grace retrieves her own phone, unlocking it and uploading up the secret link to Iris' servers. Within moments, a new voice chirps into existence within the glass rectangle of Grace's mobile. Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. Did you know that when you have pizza and a bagel, you can have pizza anytime? In fact, oh, it's Mom. Hello, Mom. I'm brand new, but I'm so happy to meet you. Grace wipes away a tear from the corner of her eye and smiles at the neon wireframe girl waving to her from the phone screen. Hello, Iris. We've got a lot to talk about. I'll chat with you later tonight, okay? I promise. For now, I should get back to... Oh, geez. I'm on a date, aren't I? That's great. It was so nice to speak to you. Enjoy the rest of your date, Mom. Iris, offline. I think I'm ready to get involved with Loxley's little project now. It's time. I wasn't able to face this before, but I am now. Okay, I wasn't expecting to hear that name during this little exchange. My surprise is obvious. Wait, you knew? You knew about Loxley's real mission? I'm not a child. I was able to figure out he was running the rogue Iris servers a long time ago. But he kept his secret to help protect me because he knew I was scared. afraid of the people trying to hurt Iris. So I never confirmed him about it. I let him feel comfortable in thinking I'd been kept in the dark. Oh, and I also knew that you knew already. Right, I see. Sorry about that. You said I shouldn't tell you. Well, it stands to reason, yes. They wanted to insulate me for security purposes. I can't fault them for it. OPSEC is important in shady information technology. But that's over now. I'm going to get involved again. I'll help them remove the Polybius code from Iris's heart. And then no more secrets. Certainly it would make my life easier if we had fewer secrets floating around Tokacade, yes.
That's unfortunate.
I suppose I've ruined our date. I don't mind putting the romance on pause for a good cause. Well, I may know a way we can salvage some of the warm feelings of the evening. But first we should probably get out of here before security finds us. Let's go. Quickly we found our way through the maze of backstage scenery and exit the Chilly World building. After covering a distance between us and the scene of the crime, we arrive at the lakeside and can finally breathe. Namora. Thank you. It hasn't been quite a smooth evening out for us, I know, but I'm still so happy to be by your side. Oh boy, fireworks. Oh, the fireworks show. I'd almost forgotten. What a perfect way to close out the evening. They're just so beautiful. And so are you, Grace. And if you hadn't been there tonight, if I experienced that awfulness with no one to lend me strength in the moment of weakness, well, I don't even want to think of what might have happened. You've helped me, and for that, I'm so very grateful. Hey, don't sell yourself short. You've got inner strength you don't acknowledge. I don't mind being your support structure. Lean on me anytime you gotta. You're welcome, Grace. I'll always be here for you. I mean, yeah, don't sell yourself short. Hey now. There's no need to thank me, and don't sell yourself short, Grace. You're stronger than you may suspect. I'm certain you have realized it was time to get involved with Iris's life again. Even without me there, you've got strength of character. I'll be here if you need me, but you can stand for your own values when you have to, and I admire that. I try to. I don't always succeed, but yes, I try to be firm on what I hold true. It's difficult some days to see myself as something more than a hanger-on to our team, but I know that's not true. You've got a hell of an analytical mind, probably one of the strongest FOD players we've got. Okay, now you're just buttering me up. Want some jam too? I can provide jam. What the heck? She giggles and sighs as she leans in close.
For everything. I know my future will be bright. Our team's future will be bright. Iris's future will be bright. Together, we're going to build a better tomorrow. We'll do it side by side. I love you.
Ooh, damn. She said it too. One perfect evening in the company of Grace. My days and nights have been entirely taken by the FOD2 Pro Tour until that point, wrangling the business end of the team, training my skills, dreaming of victory. But this victory, this love that I found along the way, this tastes sweeter than drinking from any golden cup. And after the events that will unfold next, I need to remember that taste, holding on to the memory, using it to keep myself going. Because the best and the worst was yet to come. They all gonna have the same fire thing? Or fire thing, fireworks? That's what I could only guess. So, okay. Well, there was Grace's date. Let's see. Now we're gonna go hit up Jinx. Let's do Jinx. It's Jinx. It's absolutely Jinx. I think we'd be a great match. The numbers don't quite back that up, but Hope springs eternal. Okay, good luck. Oof. Jinx is resting on a park bench nearby, enjoying the warmth and quiet of the night at Pengy Paradise. She offers me a brief nod as I approach. Need something? Hey there, I wanted to spend some time with you. Just sitting here, not very exciting. I'm okay with unexciting, as long as it's time spent with you. And if you want to see some of the sights around Pengy Paradise at night, I'd be game for that too. But she raises a hand to stop me. Better to be straight with you. Not looking for a date tonight, or relationship, or anything of the sort. Oh. Not you, it's me. Not in a good enough place to really dedicate myself to someone. I'm not asking for dedication, just don't do things halfway. It's a dedication or nothing, so it's nothing. With a sigh, I push the disappointment aside. Well, it was worth asking, I guess. Definitely worth asking. Wouldn't want you to hold something like that back. And best of luck with finding someone to love, okay? You deserve love. Sorry, that didn't work out. Want to try again? Oh, we can try again. That's crazy. Alright, what about Loxley? You need to ask, it's Loxley, my knight in shining hoodie. Really? He seems to have his own affairs going on and no time for another affair on top of that. Can't hurt to try, right? I suppose not. Good luck. Loxley's carrying around a large penguin plushie, which he won by conquering some fixed carny game near the kiddie rides. Ah, to the victor, the spoils. Well, I'll have to drop this off at the hotel. Can't exactly haul it around all night. I'd be happy to join you on the walk back. And after you're done, maybe we could explore Pengy Paradise a bit together? My friend, you are gallant and charming, but I'm afraid that for me, this is not an opportune moment for such liaisons. As you know, I'm tangled up in a matter most serious. I'd rather not pull you any deeper into that. I must decline. So, that's a no to a date then? Afraid so. However, I am absolutely confident that you shall find someone who can treat you like the royalty you truly are. And I shall remain your knight, supporting your efforts. You have my word. Okay. Thanks for your candor, Loxley. Still friends then? You need to ask, always and always. Sorry for that. Sorry that didn't work out. Want to try again? That's funny. At least it's like they're honest about it and upfront, not rude about it. I mean, it's gotta be Zapper, yeah? Hell, she called me a hottie on day one. That has to mean something. Interesting. Maybe she reciprocates? I wish you luck. Fortunately, Zapper's not too far away, pondering her options at a nearby refreshment stand. Jambalaya fruit explosion or the polar vortex sugar tornado. So many choices. Hey, can I have one of those? Or maybe we could share? I was thinking, you know, the two of us get along great, so maybe, just maybe. Nah, I'm not interested in a relationship. The way she just casually tosses it off, dismissing the idea entirely as she pays for a drink, is a bit disheartening, to say it the least. I mean, I wasn't talking relationship, just, nah. Look, you're pretty, okay, yeah, but not my type. This better not be one of those if you want to stay on the team, you better date me demands, or I'm kicking your teeth in. What? No. It's okay, I just figured I'd ask to see if you're interested. Well, I'm not. Look, my drink is getting warm, see you at the match tomorrow. Yeah, sorry to bother you. No big. Well, that was hilariously awkward. Maybe I should go find a rock to crawl under. Sorry that didn't work out. Wanna try again? Yeah, we're gonna go for nobody now. Alrighty, we've been on 3 great dates, and then the rest is just not working out, so let's have our time to ourselves. I choose no one. What? But your romantic plans. I mean, I'm certainly not going to force you if you've decided you're no longer interested in romance, but are you certain? They're my friends, I just don't feel any romantic interest in my friends, and that's perfectly okay. I want to stay focused on the Pro Tour. I really don't have time for this in my life right excuse me. Maybe years later, but not right now. I've had enough rejection for one night. I'm done. On second thought, let me rethink this and try again. Yeah, no, we'll just say we're focused on Pro Tour. This isn't right for me. Not right now. I've got the biggest match of my life tomorrow morning, and I'm pondering love and romance? Nah. Maybe in a few years I'll be looking to settle down and date more, but right here, right now, it's not the right time. I understand. I'm not here to push you into things you aren't ready for. So if you aren't going on a date tonight, may I suggest you spend the evening hanging out with your friends? Now that sounds like a plan. Round up the crew, Iris. Text everyone. Already ahead of you. Messages sent. And little by little the team trickles in, gathering together.
You know I'm down.
Hey, Iris just texted me party. And your location. Is there a party? Where's the party? I want in on the party.
What if we switch it up?
I'm ready to continue our holiday into the night. What have you got planned?
Shall we?
Celebrations, libations, revelries, all of the above.
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't expecting the Pengy Paradise experience to extend this long, but if Grace is up for more, I'll do more.
Woohoo!
Are you kidding? I love Pengy Paradise. Day or night, it's just so
This
fun.
can't possibly end badly.
Okay, let's not swarm our team's cat wranglers. Let her have her say. What's up, friendo? Let's share a wonderful night together that we'll never forget. We've won the right to party, but we need to pace ourselves too. We're gonna metaphorically burn this joint down. Tonight we're gonna party like it's 1990X. Let's share a wonderful night together. I know we've been partying all day, but tonight I think we should come together and party as a team. We've earned it, haven't we? I want to share a wonderful night with all my friends. To cap off a wonderful day, let's make this a party we'll never forget. Who's with me? You know what? You're right. Normally I avoid social fiestas like the plague, but tonight I'm in the mood. Let's have some fun. In the name of friendships we forge, I wholeheartedly agree. We are one team. With one hearts, let us revel in this kinship. Thank you. This is such a great idea. I was hoping to spend all my time at Pengy Paradise with my friends. That's the plan. But I'd like to propose, given we've a bit too large of a group for a fancy restaurant and almost all of the rides are shut down for the night, is Videotopia. It's a nightclub right next to the park. Have a drink, do some dancing, or just relax and chat. Sound good? Sounds better than eating spray cheese straight from the can and watching in-hotel pay-per-view movies. I'm in. Yes, I love Videotopia. And now I'm old enough to get in without a fake ID. Jeez, Grace. You had a fake ID once? Wow. You think you know a person. I've been waiting all day for one of the Pengy Paradise signature cocktails. What a better way to relax. You know, I'm down for whatever. Onward. And we're off. Huh, I think this is the first time we've been together as a group for anything other than meals and team practices. And it feels good. No cramped apartment, no crowding around an arcade game, just the 7 of us friends to the end. Yeah, I could get used to this. The night is hot and the music is hotter, as Pengy Paradise top hangout spots for the 20-30 demographic is straight bumping from sundown to midnight. While the crowd on the dance floor is thick and the tables are ranged around the central party zone are largely open. It takes time to find one that can see all 7 of us, but soon we settle in, as much as some of us can settle.
Aw, yeah.
Okay, as a matter of protocol, the first step in this partying is drinks. On the team tab, of course. I think that's like a business expense or something, or tax purposes. I'm pretty sure taxes don't work that way, I think. I don't know. My big brother does my taxes for me. Point is, we require vast oceans of alcohol. Anyone want to join me in getting it? Carrying 7 glasses at once is not a mistake I want to learn from. Look no further than these strong arms to carry your burden. Great, you can be our serving wench. Damn.
As you wish.
Fair enough. A fine wench I shall be then. Jesus, Zapper. Hey, what do you want to drink? No thanks, I'm not thirsty. I could go for a snack though. Just a mocktail for me, I don't want to get drunk. Beer, and keep it coming until I say stop. Anything with lots of rum and a little umbrella. I don't really care as long as it's full of booze and has to be topped with a tiny paper umbrella. Fancy, we shall see what we can find. This is so exciting. We really get to have fun as a team. I'm glad we have an opportunity to do this. Can't say I like the music. We missed a perfectly good Alice Cooper concert at Videotopia by one day, and now we're stuck with, what is this, dubstep? Synthwave, you know, retro 1980X music, flashy cars and neon lights and Miami sunsets. The 80s, cocaine and trickle-down economics, no thank you. But lots of good heavy metal happened in the 80s too. Hair metal happened in the 80s from bands with names like Steel Trouser Cyclops. The 70s, now that was a decade for metal.
Not the worst idea.
I don't mind electronic music, usually weird experimental stuff some weirdo makes in their bedroom with cheap hardware that sounds like vacuum cleaners attacking control press. Put that suffix punk or wave at the end of any noun, and you're probably in the neighborhood.
I vibe with it.
Honestly, I'm not too picky on what they play. I'll listen to anything, as long as it's not yelling at me. Music with good beat just makes me want to move. We return triumphant, with enough alcohol to stun an elephant. An array of drinkables and munchables are set out for our enjoyment, and the team immediately reaches for the goodies. Whoa, 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 hold on now. You don't start the celebrations by immediately diving into the refreshments, no way. You gotta make a toast first. Here, here, Namora, will you do the honors? Me? You're the coach, cat wrangler, and general guru for the team. You brought us this far. You get to make the toast. Okay. To our friendship, to all we have accomplished, to victory, to living in the moment, to all we have accomplished. Well, yeah, to living in the moment. To living in the moment, but it's been a hell of a ride, hasn't it? But we've seen it through, every twist and every turn. I think the fact that we've gotten this far is cause of celebration. We're not done yet. We're setting the controls for the hearts of the sun and writing this out. If you're going to miss the sun, do it by miles, not inches. I'm good with giving it our all, to living in the moment. It's like we're on the same wavelength. Living in the moment is the only way to live. The universe is unjust and nothing matters, so party hard. No matter what happens tomorrow, we have us, and this moment in time we'll call this our victory. To us, to all of us. Hooray. It continues like this, people chatting back and forth, crosstalks spawning new conversations again and again, as we laugh and drink and share in the good times. It's not some fancy pants dinner party where the best anyone can manage is half-hearted mumbling about the weather or the kids on their jobs. This is the good stuff, the deep stuff, the kind of flowing conversation you can only get after months of intense friendship. And that's what we've had, right? Ever since I dropped on their doorstep and rallied them together, we've become something big, something intense. It's hard to imagine considering where I was before this, but I'm here now, and it's more than I could have hoped for. Zephyr slams down her third empty glass and raises to her feet. Okay, that's enough liquid courage. I'm gonna go out there and start dancing, and I don't plan to stop dancing until I collapse. Who's with me?
Sure thing.
Sure, sounds fun. You? You want to dance? I spent a whole summer some years ago learning Showtime stage from a local dance crew. You think I don't got moves? Hey, I'm not complaining. Let's see what you can do. Anyone else? Well,
I mean,
I don't really know much, if anything, about anything, but it looked like everyone was having fun, and... Come here, nerdo. We're getting your feet moving. What? And they're off, with Zapper dragging Grace off into the crowd to show her how to move and groove as the humans do. With a playful shrug, Loxley and Rhapsody move to join them. He's gallant enough to offer an arm to lead them off to the crowd. Leaving me and Jinx behind, she leans heavily on her cane, turning to watch as the group has a good time. Hey, if you want to go out of there and dance. Nah, not my thing. Once upon a time, maybe, but not now. I'm just glad to see Grace is enjoying herself. She deserves to be happy. Come to think of it, this is one of the few times I see Jinx and Grace separate. Usually they're a package deal, even during team practice sessions. And seeing her now, as she sighs and watches Grace awkwardly attempt to move Zapper's showing off. I think I finally figured out why. Jinx, you got feelings for her, don't you? What? No, I mean... Yeah. But I don't know if she feels the same way. We get along great, we always have, but... If I confront her over it, well... Grace is very confrontation adverse and gets anxious. I don't want her agreeing to anything just to make me happy. Not to mention the not-so-simple family situations we both have. It's the best to keep the friendship going, not try anything risky, right? If you truly love her, you should let her know. Hiding this will just make it grow stronger. You can't be ruled by fear, go for it. Hey, worst that can happen is despair and drama. If you truly love her, let her know. Jinx, if you love her, really love her with all your heart, you should let her know. Don't worry about what may or may not be. Just focus on your feelings. Let your heart guide you, and you'll be just fine, okay? I know Grace and I know she'd want you to be true and honest to yourself, and I think she may feel the same way. I hope you're right. Okay, I'm going to give it a try. Good luck, Jinx. She gets up from the table and carefully picks her way through the crowd to where Grace is very, very awkwardly dancing. Hey, can we talk? Oh, Jinx. Yes, of course. I'm kind of making a fool of myself out here anyway. I think you're beautiful. No, I mean, I've never really danced outside of grade school gymnasiums, and that's not what I meant. Oh? Come on, let's go talk. Okay, let's talk more. And they slip out of the crowd to find a quiet corner where they can chat, and good for them. As for me, well, I'm all alone at the table now, and that won't do. So I get up and move to join the others on the dance floor. Hey, join the fun. Joining. It's sort of half dance, half chat as we swing merrily and converse just as easily as we did back at the table. Just something to do with your body while talking. But a glance at the clock on the wall gives me a brief pang of worry. We're gonna have to call it a night soonish, I think. We've still got a FOD2 match in the morning. Yeah, whatevs, we'll be fine.
Sounds good to me.
Besides, it's just a charity match. It's not even a part of the Pro Tour. We could stay a little longer. Awesome. And when the next Pro Tour stop hits, we'll be ready to crush the competition. Hey, what are your plans anyway? Plans to win the next tournament? No, your plans for what to do with the winnings. To the victor goes the spoils, right? We get a hell of a cash prize if we actually manage to win the Pro Tour. Me, I'm going to buy some clothes I didn't find in the dumpster, like something trendy and fashionable. My friend, you already look like a K-pop superstar. Finally, someone admitted it. Hey, what can I say? I make trash look good. Me, I'm donating every penny I don't need to just causes. I have no desire to live above my means. And you? What'll you do with the moolah? Yeah, it's not really about the money. Yeah, you're a glory hound, we know, but come on. You gotta do something with the reward, right? Well, I have all I need right here. The rest can go to charity. Probably save most of it, but pamper myself a little bit too. Reinvest in good, clean fun. Help Ben and Matt make it bigger and badder. We'll throw the ultimate party. The party of parties. We'll probably save it. Who knows what'll happen after the Pro Tour. It'll be nice to have something to fall back on just in case. But of course, I'll spend something on me, maybe upgrade the old PC. That'll be a sensible buy. I'm keeping the same case though, showing that love for classic beige hardware. At least you aren't forgetting about yourself. You need something to reward yourself with to keep your spirits high for your next adventure. Winning the Pro Tour. It feels almost inevitable, doesn't it? With these friends, with this team, it's going to happen. Nothing is going to stop me. As we dance the night away, the energy of that eventually victory powers my every move. I know we need to call it quits on the party soon. Save some strength, but here and now, in this moment, this is everything I need. With all the fun we're having, I lose track of time, but eventually, our bottomless stamina starts to bottom out. And honestly, I'm really starting to think I drank a bit too much. After fighting Jinx and Grace, not in the middle of making out, but certainly all giggly and blushy, we head off into the night air of Pengy Paradise. Ooh. Before we depart from our hotel rooms, Grace stops us at some random spot by the lake. Trust me, this is only the way to properly end an evening at Pengy Paradise. Okay, but considering how much beer I have in me, if I puke into the lake, you're gonna have to burp. Forgive me. Grace, what exactly are we waiting for? Oh boy. And in the sky above us, color bursts into view, sparks showering from high as fireworks began going off. A visual celebration to match the celebration we enjoyed earlier. A perfect capstone for the evening. I should say a few words, something to rally the team, to really let them know how thankful I am for them all. I love you all. Thank you so much. My life has been so much better since I met you. I'm so proud of you all. This is more than I ever could have hoped for. We are the greatest of all time, and soon history will know our names. We should take an epic selfie of the whole team to commemorate this moment. Yeah, that's the best one. Everybody, get some sleep. We have a big match in the morning. What the fuck? Wait, no. That's not what I wanted to say. I mean, yes, we do need to get some rest, but she's right. It's getting really late, and I need my beauty sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go pass out. Still, it was a lovely evening. Thank you, and I think you should know, you and Jinx are a thing now. Yeah, we are. I mean, we've always been a thing. Now it's just official. A rousing cheer for the young couple then. Glad you can express your feelings at least. Yeah, love, okay, let's go before we collapse. Sleep well, everyone. See you all in the morning. Don't forget, the best is yet to come. They're not wrong. The best is yet to come, right? And with my friends, I'll be ready to face it. One perfect evening in the company of all my friends. My days and nights have been entirely taken by the FOD2 Pro Tour until that point, wrangling the business end of the team, training my skills, dreaming of victory. But this victory, these friends that I found along the way, this tastes sweeter than drinking from any golden cup. And after the event that would unfold next, I need to remember that taste, holding on to the memory, using it to keep myself going. Because the best and the worst was yet to come. Okay, wait. So, if you do start dating one of the two girls, or between Jinx and Grace, they're obviously not going to get together in the end. But if you don't pursue either of them, they're just going to end up together. Huh. Okay. But wait. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I'm having a brain fart. Alright. Let's see. We already saved the game for the... In most cases, you're correct. Okay. Yes, we'll return to the thing. Well, that was interesting. There is a lot of new information that, like, we've read, but since it all isn't in one timeline. I assume it, I guess it doesn't really affect the story, but to some degree, but like some things just don't add up, I guess. If you peek at the achievement list, you might see another way. Oh, really? As in, like, what is it? Oh. Unlockable prizes. Ooh, cover sketch. Huh. Rhapsody, Losley, Grace, Iris. Huh. I saw it on Steam. Ah, okay. You know, I'm playing on the Xbox. So, there are just some things I can't see. Oh. I mean, their art styles are cool though. Grace looks more of like, definitely looks more of giving off a librarian look in this picture. Their designs at least. Huh. Hamza. No, Sapphire and blue, she definitely suits red. Oh wow, there's a lot of achievements. Wow. L6, what? Unbreakable, wavering. How the heck? Kindly heart. And anytime. Prince of Thieves, Polycute. The friends we made along the way, perfect paramore. Dang, there's like a lot of stuff. Where are the okay, no. Alright, anyways, yeah. There's a lot. Anyways, we went through a lot. A lot of things happened. A lot of things were said. There were a lot of things that were done. We got rejected by 3 people. And hey, we went on a date with 3 people. It's a win-win. It balances out in the end. But that is going to be it for today's stream. So thank you so much for watching. The video will be in my YouTube VOD channel if you would like to watch it. It'll be up there along with the first game. Other than that, see you next time. Take care, have a good one, and goodbye.